you still following us? Cause I landed 15 minutes ago.
I haven't even started flying yet, so I'm not even following you.
Wizard was annoying, and he follows you everywhere.
You just mad he doesn't follow you.
Bro, shut up. Get me started with you.
Yeah, he's mad. Apparently, he said come to my house. He said he would fight me in front of my parents.
Bro, I'm on my stream, so just go away with that.
Bro, he's mad annoying. I'm not even gonna talk about what he said later.
Don't even start. He's learning his tricks from Robert, another freaking.
I would just been punched so hard, I guess, by Leonardo. That's it.
Yo, I'm not even gonna argue with you right now.
You gotta keep it going. Gonna get pretty far. Sending me your address and then telling me to fight. Big loner.
Leonardo?
Yo,
Okay. Yes, Rufus, you can't speak in this channel.
I can or can't. Because if you're saying I can't, then like I have a voice. I can.
How is he speaking? How is he speaking?
I have the right to talk in this chat, but if you say otherwise, you can kick me or ban me. I don't even care if you ban.
Go away. Jesus.
see what I'm telling you, bro? Churlish.
So annoying.
I'm not even gonna talk about him anymore.
Alright, let's get this thing started. Let's get this thing started. I'm gonna put on voice activity if that's okay, because I need to. I don't want to press this button. Oh, so stupid. Anyway, alright, so I'm gonna get set up. I'm gonna try to do an entire flight without speaking much on everything. I'm just gonna do everything I'm supposed to do. I'm not gonna say everything I'm doing. That's normal. Just, do my job. That will give me more energy. The more I talk, the less energy I have. So what altitude are you gonna be at? I'm at 34.
34, yeah.
You're gonna be at the same altitude, dude?
I'll take 3-2 if you want.
Take 3-2 and take off first. Alright. It's about time you take off first. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, they're loading the drinks and food, as you could hear. Lights are on and bright. Get my tea, you know how it is. Okay, everything is good. Cabin is empty right now. Jetway is connected. Everything is clean and nice. They just cleaned up from the last flight and pallets, and they're gonna finish up loading in their food here now. And then we're gonna start boarding in just a little bit. Fuel pumps are off. All the main lights are on. Sequence signs off. IRS is being aligned. 5 more minutes for that. And let's go ahead and stop those crews there and close those main doors. I mean those service doors. I don't know if I pressed it. No, I'm using the wrong mouse here. I gotta switch mouses because this mice really sucks. This is my crappy mice I use. And it's gonna make me click stuff, double click stuff, because it's all jacked up. So I need to switch mouse here quickly to my better mouse. Okay, put the crappy one to my laptop over here. I just need to get another better mouse. Honestly, I'm tired of dealing with this switch. I need to have it hooked up to my laptop when I need to do my work, because I can't work with that other mouse. Being all cheap over here. Somebody donate some mouse money. Mice money. Alright. A little overcast here in this area. Alright, so doors are closed. Let's get rid of those trucks. And let's call it the baggage trucks. Alright, let's put in our fuel information and everything here. Payload is going to be, and the fuel is going to be 15.6. So add some more to the plane. Payload, I guess we have some fuel in the center, I guess. Payload is going to be 44.6. Why is this in kgs? I haven't flown this out west in that long. Don't tell me it's not all set up. Both rear split, that's all set up. Let's make sure all this stuff is set up correct. Bruner hardware. Let's see here. Okay, so all this stuff is set up, so somehow just the everything is set up. General configuration, just this is on pounds for some reason. Interesting, just that part. Everything else is good. Alright, so let's go back here. So that's gonna definitely be around 15.6. Because it was on kgs before, 44.6. Alright, CFW 135.9, CG 24.1. Okay, we are here at KPHX, and I'm still talking. Let's have a talk less. I'm so used to talking. San Diego. Come on, click the button. Prove to me you're the better mouse. Alright, we're only going to need 5.3 for this trip. Reserves is 3. 135.9. If I'm correct. Okay. Alright, let's get started boarding the aircraft here. I think those guys are out. The bags are loading in. Start boarding. Okay, lights are on bright.
I'm pushed back.
Alright, I'm just boarding. $150, so we'll put in 170. Okay. Whoa, this thing turns way faster than normal. I think they updated this. Hey, what's wrong with that? Does it stick there? Well, this thing turns way faster than normal. They must have updated this. Finally. I mean, I gotta get used to it now because now it's turning super fast. Put it to 10,000. Yeah, this turns, these numbers turn super fast. If you wanted to. Alright, flight director is on. Alright, just aligned just now. Runway 26. Judith 6. Wait, Judith isn't off this runway? What the
Oh, you
heck?
talking to me?
Yeah, Judith isn't on this runway, but I selected this runway in the let's see here.
Judith? Yeah, it's on 2-6.
It doesn't show up for me here.
Does it show up for you?
Not for 26. Let's see here. It's not changing. Moby. Let's see. There's Moby 4.
You wanna do 08 then?
Nah, I'll do Moby 4. Moby 4 to GBN.
Alright.
I'll send it. Okay. So fix that route. We'll refile. I don't want to refile. We'll leave it as it is. Okay. So move forward to GBN. GBN to J2. J2 to Judith. So J2 goes to Judith. Interesting. And then Hogs is a transition, so arrival into localizer 27. That's the route. Activate that. Let's remove the vectors. Direct to Moby. Runway heading 264. Connect Hogs. Okay, we'll walk to the flight plan here.
Welcome aboard, everyone. Before we get moving, please be sure to fasten your seatbelt, return your seat back and folding trays to their full upright position, and store your carry-on luggage in either an overhead bin or under the seat in front of you. If seated next to an emergency exit, please read carefully the instructions located by the exit. If you do not wish to perform the functions described in them in the event of an emergency, please inform a flight attendant so that they may precede you. We request that all portable electronic devices, such as mobile phones or laptops, be either turned off or put in airplane mode at this time. This is because these devices may interfere with the aircraft's navigational and communication
Starting up
equipment.
the APU
We will
here.
inform you when you may
Getting
continue
prepared for
to use
pushback.
these devices. We would like to remind you that smoking on board this aircraft is prohibited by law, as is tampering with, disabling, or destroying lavatory smoke detectors. If you have have any questions about this flight today,
Let's walk through
don't
flight plan here
hesitate to
quickly.
ask myself or another flight attendant. Have a great flight.
Okay. Step through the flight plan. And it's all good into runway 27. Alright. APU is started up. Let's see if it's ready to use. Almost there. Let's go ahead and turn on the fast seatbelt signs. We got passengers. Alright, we've officially started the flight. Let's get out of here. Alright, APU, utilize. We're off of ground power. Disconnect GPU. Remove chocks. Alright, coming up to sunset. Alright, anti-collision on. Main door is closing. Let's get rid of these. Dude, you gotta go ahead because I'm about to push back. So just get out of here so we got some spacing.
Alright.
Yeah. I thought you were long gone, dude. Because I'm pushing back your way too, so. Try to pass me quickly. Alright. Brakes on RTO. Let's call up the ground truck.
And one in the
Ground to cockpit.
Let's make sure we're in
Riding
Unicom 122.8. Our Unicom on. Alright. Let's go ahead and announce what we're doing. KPHX traffic. Pushback and startup. Taxiing.
26 is to the right or the left?
Right. Runway 26.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Screenshot. Screenshot. Alright, let's remove the jetway. And that's our buddy behind of us, heading to the runway. He has a different scenery from us, so he's a little low on the ground.
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Let's make sure we're good for the release of the parking brake here. All engines, sorry, all fuel on. Hydraulics, trim. Alright, packs off. Position valve on auto. Bleeds are on. Alright, and let's get ready. Brakes off.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Okay, TCAS on. Let's do some tests here.
On behalf of the captain and crew, welcome aboard the flight. Make sure your seatbelt is fastened. Return
Oxygen
your seat back
test.
and trays to their full upright position. Also, please turn off all electronic devices. Thank you.
Okay, test complete. Okay, packs are off. Let's go ahead and start the engine. To the right and left starter. All doors should be green. Okay, let's look at our fuel here. Down below and fuel on. Engine optimal.
Operation complete.
Start left
Set
engine
parking brake.
and set parking brake.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
All right, start next engine here. And fuel. What the heck? Disconnect. All right, left engine is pretty much optimal. Let's check systems here.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand
Engine
signal
power.
will be on the right. We'll see you next
APU
time
off,
and have a
APU
great
bleed off.
flight.
Full left. Full right. Neutral. Neutral, down. Neutral. Okay. And everything's all good. Center tank's off. Alright, brakes off. Let's go. Flaps. 5 degrees. Alright. Let's see where our buddy is.
Yeah, we're about to line up.
I don't see you. Oh, there you are. Why look like you're facing the wrong direction? Did you go around the other side of the
Yeah, I got confused.
Alright, let's go, guys. Let's check for traffic here. Taxi lights on. Wheel light off. Okay.
If I can get everyone's attention, we will now review safety information regarding the flight today. When you see the seatbelt sign illuminate, you must fasten your seatbelt. Insert the metal fittings, one into the other, and tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. You can release your seatbelt by lifting the upper portion of the buckle. It's preferred that you keep your seatbelt
Alright, he's
fastened
rolling.
throughout the flight in case of turbulence. There are several emergency exits.
I should have flown with that
flight.
livery.
Please take a moment to locate your closest exit. In some cases, your nearest exit might be behind you. If we need to evacuate the aircraft, floor-level lighting will guide you toward the available exits.
Brake
Doors
check
can be
here.
opened by moving the handle in the direction of the arrow. Each door is equipped with an inflatable slide which can be detached and used as a life raft. Oxygen and air pressure are always monitored throughout the
Throttle
flight.
on.
If decompression occurs, an oxygen mask
LNAV
will
and
fall from the
VNAV.
ceiling in front of you. To start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you and place it firmly over your mouth and nose. Secure the elastic band behind your head and breathe normally. It might seem like the bag isn't inflating, but oxygen is flowing to the mask. If you're traveling with a child or someone who needs help, please secure your own mask first. After that, you can assist the other person. And please keep your mask on until a crew member advises you to remove it. In the event of an emergency, please assume the bracing position. Lean forward with your hands on top of your head and your elbows against your thighs, ensuring your feet are flat on the floor. Flight beds are located in a
Throttle
pouch
on idle.
under your seat between the armrests. When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove the bed. Slip it over your head and bring the straps around your waist. Adjust the straps at the front. To inflate the
Screenshot.
vest, pull firmly on the red
Alright, so
cord
he's
that connects the
airborne.
straps. If you need to refill the vest, blow into the mouthpiece. Also use the whistle and light to attract the seat's attention. Your seat body
Okay.
cushion can be used as a
Let's
flotation
hold short
device.
here, make sure there's no
Pull
traffic.
the cushion from the seat, slip your
Let's turn
arms
on
around
our
the straps,
lights.
and hug the cushion to your chest. Electronic devices like
Let's wait
phones
till
and
she finished
laptop
talks.
computers may be used only when the seatbelt
Strobe
sign
lights
is
on.
off and when permitted by the crew. Mobile phones must remain off throughout the
Let's
flight.
make sure our probes are
Remember
on.
that
Yaw
this is a
damper.
non-smoking flight. Also, damaging the smoke detectors in the lavatories is
Jen.
prohibited by law. You will find all safety
Onto
information in
ice
the
when
card
needed.
located in the
Let's turn
seat
back on the
pocket
air
in front of
conditioning.
you. It is recommended that you read it before we take off. If you have any questions, please ask myself or another crew member. We hope you enjoy your flight.
Okay, that's that. Some screenshots out here. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, wing light on.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
Thank you. Cross check here. Let's make sure this is the center of the runway. Alright. Fall on 50%. 100%. Toga. Alright, V2 is 150. Cross check. 80 knots.
V1. Rotate.
Rotate.
Positive rating.
Gear up. Positive rate. It's nice. A little dark with the lights. City lights is nice. Gotta watch our aircraft here, make sure everything's good. Just trying to take some screenshots. It's kind of nice. Now let's jump back inside, make sure we're doing good here. Make a left. Flaps up 1 degree. Nose down. Flaps up another degree. Gear off. Okay, nose up. And flaps up. And runway turn off lights off. Taxi lights off. This is the second time we're taking off out of this area with orthos. Overcast has it a little dark. Lights are nice though, the city lights, brighten up. Just getting screenshots of all of this. That looks nice. That looks nice. Huh? Let's make a left here.
That was a nice departure.
Yeah, it was. Make sure I keep our speed down here. Make this left. Nose up. Gets our speed down. Okay, that's good. Alright, let's put our altitude all the way up to 34,000. Okay. VNav LNav is on, and let's go ahead and turn on autopilot. Release yoke. Put the speed to 50% here. Throttle, and everything else is good. Now we can just take screenshots.
Gentlemen, now just let time play. These are screenshots. Flight attendants on the side of this part. Now relax and enjoy flight.
Screenshots are nice, dude. Orthos. Now let's check on the aircraft here. I don't think we even set our altimeter. What's the altimeter? 2981. Yeah, I'm crossing 15,000. Hey USMC, how are you? Just testing real life V8 and I was about to send you in all caps. I'm just trying to get a flight in, as late as it is. Been very busy. Now we're coming from under those clouds, how dark it was. It's looking a lot better.
18,000 feet.
Crossing 18,000. Let's go ahead and change transition altitude. Let's get that screenshot there. It's nice. Little reflection. Let's get the screenshots for the Okay, so 18,000 standard. Seatbelt signs off. Okay, should have had our landing lights off. Where is this? This plane is different. Southwest setup. Wing light off. This to continue. Now let's see if we need any above 18,000. We should use anti-ice. Let's use just engine anti-ice.
I think we're gonna have a cross run in Diego.
Right now we have a headwind. K San SSG one. I do have the one. I have the 195 SSG, and then I don't fly it though. I fly the Xcrafts 175 or 195. Most likely, mostly 195. Winds are not too bad in San Diego. 220 at 5. I don't know what yours are showing. Active sky showing 220 at 5, and it's running 270. Some nice pictures, yo. My anti-aliasing is looking so much better since I've changed some stuff in Xvision. Looks a lot smoother. I got rid of this feature that Xvision used, which was FXAA tuning. I thought it was, oh, let me just put it on. I never even tested it. I just put it on thinking, oh, it'll make it better. It should make it better. Why would they add it if it's not going to make it better? And yeah, it was making the sim more jaggedy edged. So I just took it off one day and I was just like, oh, let me just see how it looks without it. It looks so much better. How much smoother all these lines are. Even on FXAA, it looks smooth. We got some little winds here. It's looking really freaking good. It's amazing with the right anti-aliasing on certain settings. SSG and 190 are more realistic. You know, the Xcraft has both. Well, Xcraft has two different FMCs, FMSs. Apparently, it has the realistic one, and then it has one that they did, a custom one, or one that matches the Xplane or something. I don't know. It might be. It's quite possible. I've heard people say that, but I don't know. I like the Xcraft planes better. They look better. I love how they handle and sound. And, I don't know. I like that I could do shared cockpit with them. That's the main problem for me with the SSG is you can't do shared cockpit with it. I created the Smart Copilot config files that you could fly, that we could fly together in the same plane. You can't do that with SSG because of their systems. It's very complex. So I don't support a plane that makes it very hard to do shared cockpit in. So I will be doing more shared cockpit very soon, actually. My buddies are back on board. I got all my orthos. My buddy got his internet fixed or whatever that I used to fly with a lot, so we're gonna be on shared cockpit quite a bit. Sim looks really good right now. If you guys looking at this right now, like, tell me how good you think this looks. I have the Xcraft. How do I get the other FMS? I always get the crap FMS. Yeah, there's I use the FMS in the front, which most people have problems with, and then there's the one in the rear, you know, to the side of you, in the center. That's easier. But I use the one that's up front here. I don't use the one that's back here. You just gotta watch some videos. Even some of my streams have showed how to set it up. Well, definitely, dude. You keep mentioning that. You gotta join. You gotta join my Discord, because you know that's where all these guys hit me up on my Discord. I'm always on there. So you can't wait to join the stream to tell me you want to join us, because obviously it's too late by then. You have to be in the loop, and that on the Discord you'll be in the loop on my Discord. Now let's look at these lovely clouds. It's one of the nice things here in Xvision V8, in our Real Life V8, is the clouds. Look phenomenal for free clouds and scripts. That's a little weird though. That straight line of clouds. Shadows are doing a lot better since I changed that one setting. You can see the shadows extending all the way out in the horizon to where they belong. Before it was like either stopped or like glitching way out, like these shadows, how they these cloud shadows here, how they go all the way back here and they're still perfect looking. So that's good. All right, so we're almost at cruising altitude, 4,000 feet till we get there. But yeah, the sim looks good. Changed a lot of stuff, man. Definitely USMC. Just looking my in my description. You should see the Discord link. So it's a very short flight, 52 minutes. About shows we're already 14 minutes in flight. Yeah, so about 50 minutes. And these orthos, you know, I have orthos from Phoenix all the way to LA, all the way to Vegas. What the heck is that? Invalid and disabled after too many errors. ASA exchange live online. So that's the live traffic. Whoa, I never even see these settings. Real traffic. I don't want to click anything before it crashes my sim. So I've never seen those settings. I gotta check it next time. I'm not trying to click anything I've never clicked before. These are some nice pictures, guys. Plane just looks smooth, but without being too sharp. With these new settings here. You already seen these pictures, man?
Yeah, the Discord.
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely a lot of good screenshots for the release of V8. It looks like we're reaching cruising altitude. Since I've gotten orthos, I've never flown this direction. I just love how the shadows are working perfectly. Look how the shadows are extending all the way out. No glitching here. Look how the shadows are just long. Awesome. Now we're cruising. Winds are still in San Diego. 2205 now instead of 4. Altimeter 3003. Set our altimeter from now. I always seem to forget that. .3003. Let's hope our frames is okay in San Diego. And if I have any energy left, maybe I'll do a short flight from hey, USMC, if you stick around, I might do a short flight from San Diego to LA right after in the Embraer. Just might. see how long for me. 75 miles. 74. 48 Zulu. The timing is off, I forgot. It's a different time of day from the real time. But that's pretty much 12:48. So 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. So what time did I take off from the sim? So, 10. But I am feeling a little fatigue. Yes, MC, thank you. I am feeling a little fatigue, you know. I am. When this door lock's really working? I did never fix this door lock.
Alright, I'm set.
Nice. Oh, I just saw a random Southwest aircraft. 1022 below me. That's random. Let me look at the map. Yes, Southwest 1022. Just he is.
Southwest 985.
Yeah, I know. Southwest. He's going to KSAB, and he's at 29,000 feet. So he's going. He's going. I think he put in the wrong thing. KSAB. Am I reading right? KSAN. That's me. KSAB. Oh, yeah. Where's KSAB? Is there a KSAB? I think he typed in the wrong thing. I think he's going KSAN too. Joseph Rocco. I think he typed in the wrong airport because there's no such thing as KSAB. He's heading with us. It's like he's following us almost. These pictures are so beautiful. Holy crap. Just looks so the sim just looks so much crisper. Just it looks kind of like one of those high-end PCs where it's like just so smooth and nice. Looks that good, and I have not upped my settings. My settings are the same. So it's definitely, it has to be me taking off that FXAA tuning on Xvision and dropping the sharpening feature. I don't want to turn it off completely, the sharpening, because then it looks blurry. Like the stock sim looks blurry. Plane is like blurry. It's not focused. I didn't realize that Xvision sharpening feature default doesn't mean default Xplane. I always thought that a lot of stuff was default Xplane. No, it's default means default on that feature. So I had to go back, like it's default 0.60. I had to go backwards from 0.60 to stop it from looking so sharp. So So I went back to like point 0.4 or something, and it's still sharp. As you can see, the sim looks sharp, but it's not um, glitchy sharp. It's not, sim doesn't look weird. So it still looks good, but a smooth sharp. Let's take a screenshot since you can see the bars. Nice. See where we're at here. So you already crossed top of the descent. Top of the descent for me. Did your top of the descent come in after Cibola?
Uh,
Cibola. You're heading to Karma? Or Cram?
right now I'm heading to CMPOE.
Oh, okay. Wow. So you've already crossed Sophie.
Yeah, I'm 16 nautical miles away from
Okay. Yeah, from I am 31, 50, 50, and I am 57.5 nautical miles away. Oh, nope, I still have another 14. So I am, what did I say? 57? 57? Yeah. So I am 60, 70 miles away from Ciempo, Campo. So I'm about, you said you were 50 miles. You're probably like friggin' 10 by the time I figured it out. And I was what, 50, no, 70? So I'm probably like 60 miles behind of you. You're not even on my,
60.
yeah, you're not even on my, traffic. KLX traffic. The Zibo, flying the Boeings just feels so much like Airbus does everything for you, but it seems like you still have to put in work. Like it seems like you still have to like the aircraft is so stressful in the sense of you gotta be such on your you gotta be perfect for that aircraft. Remember so much. The Boeing, I just turn knobs and click switches and it does what it's supposed to do. I don't know.
What's that system called in the Airbus that talk about that makes the Airbus harder to land?
Do we fly by wire?
Yeah, that. Like, how does it make it harder? Like, I heard people talking about that.
I'm not sure. Ooh, I like this view. I'm gonna use this view. Crap, I can't get closer. I like this view. Sorry. Alright, so this one would be more of a straight. This one's more of like a Alright, so top of descent is coming up soon, guys. So we're gonna set our altitude here. Down to 10,000. We'll give it approval for that. Do 10.5. Brake should be all off. I'm gonna put it on auto brake 2. So send up here for our arrival. Let's put in our performance.
I forgot I had orthos here.
We'll do flaps 30 at 150. Actually, let's do 40 at 143 since very short runway. Localizer 27. Glide slope is on. Okay. Maybe we got some storm clouds coming up here. Look like I see some storm clouds up there, bro. When I see that type of puff, I'm gonna be descending into that too. So this other plane is flying with us, but he has no see if I can message him. See if he said anything. On the SWA-10. So we're all Southwest Airlines. SWA. I think it's dot message SWA 10, and his flight number is not too different from mine too.
That's weird.
See if that works. Private message. Okay, so I private message him. Yeah, they need to make a better way of private messaging. But I mean, you know, the new Swift is out. People are testing it. I don't feel like testing anything right now, to be honest. I'm not trying to get kicked off of Vatsim while something is in beta test or something. But in any case, when that is gonna be nice and working great, hopefully the clamping of the aircrafts and different sims all stay at the same elevation and all that type of stuff. Alright, let's turn on seatbelt signs. The volume is kind of low. Cabin. Let's announce our descent. Once she's finished, we announce our descent. Let's check out. Turn on the AC volume. Yeah, we don't need to hear the AC that loud. Okay. Alright, let's announce our descent.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have started our descent. I have turned the seatbelt sign back on. I'd like to ask you to please return to your seats. Buckle up for the short duration of the flight. I would really appreciate you choosing to fly with Southwest this morning. Hope you've enjoyed the trip. Have a great week, and please come back and see us again real soon.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're descending. Did he reply to me? Reply to me. Okay. We're going to be descending down into San Diego here. No ATC online. But we will be on the ground in about... It seems like it's descending a little fast. A little early. It says 30 minutes left. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. 14 minutes left. Okay, about to say. Okay, we're gonna be descending into the storm, guys. Yeah, so we'll be on the ground soon. In about 15 minutes. Our cabin lighting should have been cruise. We didn't do any of this stuff. Try to stick to that stuff, right? Make sure. Every time I jump into a different aircraft, I forget stuff. I love when it's nice and clear in these desert-looking areas. It's really good. Like these colors are so nice. So nice, man. What do you guys think of the sim? I mean, I don't know. Maybe the quality is a little lower for you to the stream. I think Twitch you see a better quality than YouTube, but it's pretty crisp in my computer. Look at that, the shadows are good all the way under that crazy overcast. The shadows are good. That's a little weird. It's like a haze glitch. That's a little haze glitch. Above 19,000, below 23,000. I'm seeing my phone has been, yep, messaging, and I haven't been seeing them. Okay, let's see what we're gonna be flying into here, guys. That doesn't look too kosher. Um, Ksan traffic. Emergency, emergency. I'm still down from flight level. On luck one. Lucky one. Oh, you hear the engines already? What's going on? Oh my. Yo. Yo. Dude, we're going through this storm right now, dude. My plane is already like flying sideways, like tilted.
Where
The
you landed
engines
at,
are
Leo?
rising. San Diego.
Oh, nice.
Okay, we're gonna go through a storm right now. It's gonna be very bad. I can't even keep my winds down, my engines down right now. Let's cross standard here. We're gonna about to go into a serious storm. Like I'm looking at it ahead. It looks so cool because you can see it like ahead of me for like the longest. And I saw that as long as Xplane doesn't as long as Active Sky doesn't update and then it just disappears or some crap like that. But as of right now, I'm about to go in this storm, and the plane is already flying weird.
18,000
Let's,
feet.
let's see. I had to put on my speed brakes here. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn off reshade here. Give me some frames. Yeah, I need frames. So I'm taking off reshade. Get back to some average frames here. That's nice though. Follow me. That's really nice, that picture. Whew, yeah, this is gonna be a crazy approach. This storm is not looking good. I have to have my spoilers on. Let me pull up spoilers a little bit. Just a little bit here.
It's not like you have an ILS, you just have a localizer.
Yeah, I'm not sure how low to the ground this storm is. Um, says the visibility is good, no precipitation. Cloudy, that's a fact. Overcast at 4,000 feet. Clouds scattered at 1,700. Broken at 3,100. Okay. Looks like I want to be coming under these clouds then. Put our speed brakes a little bit. Let's hope this thing manages its speed on its own. Nope, nope, nope. Speed is already rising. Alright. Stop it. Shoot. What are those? Like windmills? Are you looking at the stream, Robert? Let's see,
I'll
where
peek
is-
in a sec.
Oh, you don't have to. I was just asking.
Oh no, I'm taxing, that's the only reason why.
Okay. But did you take off from San Diego?
I did. Well, no, I landed in San Diego, but then I wanted to do my normal Dallas to Omaha route. So that's what I'm doing right now. But
Oh, okay. I saw you guys landed.
yeah, I ended up landing.
You're already about to land on the
Yeah, I
27?
just want gear down.
Okay. I'm here at 13,000, so it makes sense. My speed brakes up halfway, see if the plane could manage that. Nope, nope, nope. Well, you know what? Let me pull my speed brakes up all the way. I'll put on my landing lights from now. Putting lights on. Okay, continue to bring my altitude all the way down to, whoa, that turns way faster than normal. Down to 4,000. 2,700. So we're down to 3,000. These mountains look. I've never flown here with orthos yet. Now, see, this is a weird thing. Like, look how there's a line of haze. It almost like there's a line between here and here. There's a line. It's weird. That's. I need to take a screenshot of. That is really weird. I can't tell what's happening there. Is that a cloud puff hitting the ground? Looks like the ground is not there. I need to check that later. Is my orthos off there? Is the mountain... Is the whole ground sunk in? That's what it looks like. I'm gonna have to check around here next time. Make sure that my Wait, I wonder if that's... Wait a minute. I think... I don't think orthos is done over there. Looks like orthos is done. I gotta check there. I think I know what happened. I think I know what happened. Oh, the weather updated. I didn't download Mexico's mesh. So piece of the San Diego orthos connects to New Mexico, and the mesh isn't there, so it's flat into the ground. Like you could see the separation of the ortho mesh going all the way down with no mountains. So I gotta fix that. At least I seen that. I gotta redo that section basically. Okay, hold the front door. We are super over speed right now. Holy crap. This thing went under 10,000 without holding its speed because I'm here watching outside and not using speed brakes because this thing is ascending fast as hell. I need to stop this thing from ascending. But it's gotta get down. Bro, this thing's ascending super fast, yo. Come on, get the speed down. We're way over speed on this 10,000. Why are you messing with me, Storm? Okay, this thing is not getting the speed down. Speed brakes fully out. It's not even ascending that fast. Come on. What the heck? This thing is tripping. It's not this. It's descending at 600. Okay, this whole sim is just tripping. It's descending at 600 feet per. Okay, what is going on? What is it loading? Is it loading the CD? Is it loading? It's descending at 600 feet per minute, and I can't get the speed down. Wait, why is the speed being raised? Okay.
Alright, I'm down.
Zibo, you're pissing me off. Let's see here. I can't get my speed down, dude. This plane's doing weird things since this update again. Once again. Alright. I had to literally turn off LNAV, dude. It was literally keeping the speed super high. Alright, so I need to be at what altitude? 6,100. Alright, so let's keep this thing at 6,100 for now.
1,000 to go.
Got mountains around here. Alright, Lucky needs to be at 6,000. Let's go on 6,000 at least.
1,000 to go.
This thing is turning too fast.
1,000 to go.
Hey, shut your mouth. Alright, getting the speed down.
Your whole plane's vibrating because of that storm.
Yeah, the storm is pretty crazy right now.
Leo, I'm down.
Yeah, I heard you. Thanks. Alright, let's turn off our anti-ice. Yeah, this every time the Zibo updates, it just gets this way it gets worse. This thing doesn't manage its own speed properly. I had to turn off LNAV, VNAV. Alright, so let's get down to 5,000 here as soon as we can. Watch our restraints. Let's descend down to 5,000. ASAP. Should be able to get our speed down at the same time.
1,000 to go.
Okay. This looks so nice coming under the clouds. Ooh, look at the water. Guys, look at these. I want to freaking screenshot this right now. This. I want to find the perfect angle to screenshot. This is so beautiful. This is so beautiful, guys. Oof. Let's see what this thing is doing now. Alright, let's go flaps 5. Alright, what's our altitude need to be at? 2,700. Let's drop it. Got a big mountain here though, so be careful. CD looks so beautiful. Alright, we got our speed down. Let's pull out our speed brakes. Let's arm them. Auto brake set. Alright, let's slow down our rate of descent to 800 feet per minute. Okay, let's announce KSAN traffic down to 2,700 on localizer 27. San Diego looks better than I've ever seen it look. I've never seen these look. These lights. Oh my gosh, it looks really. I created a glow to the lights. And it's a hazy, so the lights look a little extra glowy. I've never. San Diego looks completely different. Like than default, I've never seen all these mountains here.
Oh, I see you. There's a guy behind you too.
Yeah, I asked him if he was flying with us. Just randomly came out of nowhere, but he's going the same exact thing, and he didn't even put in his route. Put in K-Sab by mistake. All right, maybe I should go a little faster. He's right behind me, right? Let's see how close. Oh, he's in front of me. He's in front of me. He should be landing first.
Oh, he's in front of you?
Looks like it. I don't see the traffic. It looks like he's behind me.
1,000 to go.
I just sped up a little bit. Damn, San Diego's look so different now. What the heck? I've just never seen San Diego look this way. Oh, these are good screenshots.
Oh yeah, he's in front of you.
He's in front of me, right? I don't see him.
Yeah, he's in front of you.
Alright, now I gotta slow down. And descend down to 2,000.
1,000 to go. 1,000 to go.
Alright, let's get our speed back to 160. It's fine. We need to land at what's our performance? Land at 1.4. Let's update that. 40 knots, 40 flaps at 142. Okay, flaps down here. 15, gear down. Okay, flaps down. Flaps down. We'll go full flaps when we come in. Alright, runway turn off lights on, taxi lights on. Wing lights are on.
Alright, he vacated.
Alright, flight attendants, please proceed for landing. It's the captain too. Sorry guys, I wasn't looking at the messages. Alright, we're coming in here. Let's continue descent here. Come on. Give me what I want. Alright, let's slow down to 1.4. What is it? 142. So 147. Let's continue our descent here. Alright, let's just look outside here pretty quickly. Full flaps, gears down. I'm just taking screenshots and stuff. I should be focusing, but shit, it looks good. Holy crap, with these new orthos, I've never landed here with the new orthos. Oh my gosh. And my new update to my lights and stuff. I just changed up the lights. Holy crap. I'm gonna focus on landing here in just a second. Let me just, woo. This is freaking phenomenal. Let's get my screenshots in, guys. Okay, I'm gonna take over here. Autopilot off. Frames are probably low. I love the glowy lights. Alright, auto brake set. Little winds here.
1,000 feet stabilized, Mr. Birch, altitude set.
Yep, yep.
Tank rate. Rate 500.
Excuse my noisy yoke. Stick around, guys. We're gonna show the landing replay here, and then we're gonna probably maybe go over to LAX from here, Los Angeles with a smaller plane, or we'll stay in the same plane. I know we're gonna do the Embraer because we want to show USMC. Hey, hush your mouth.
200.
All right, auto throttle off.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20.
Throttle on idle. And touchdown. Nose down. Reverse thrust. Reverse thrust is engaged. Auto brake. Manual brakes.
80 knots.
Reverse thrust off. Manual brakes. Let's take this next gate. Vacate the runway.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Please remain seated with your
I'm right
seatbelts
there,
fastened,
to
and
your left.
captain turns off the fasten
You
seatbelt
wanna park
sign.
next to me?
At that point, we will have closed
Okay,
the gate
I
and
see you.
make it safe for you to get up.
Okay, we vacated runway 27.
Check around your seat for any
Spoilers
personal belongings.
and
Please
flaps.
caution when opening overhead bins, as luggage may have
Flaps
lifted
all the
out
way up.
during flight. If you need assistance when deboarding, please remain seated until everyone else
And
has
we're gonna go right
exited.
next to our buddy here who
Happy to
landed
help
before
you.
us,
On behalf of the
Leonardo.
crew, I'd like to thank everyone for joining us on
Let's
this
turn off our
flight.
landing lights and
We
all
look
that
forward to
stuff.
seeing
Start the
you in the
APU.
future. Have a great day.
Up, up, up. Okay. Let's take this next taxiway to the gate. All right, engines on auto. Strobes off, down, steady. Wing light off. Okay, throttle on idle. Ooh, I don't think this is a. Oh, never mind. I thought it wasn't an auto gate. There we go. We're good. Gotta make sure that jetway moves. All right, let's turn off the taxi lights. We're blinding this guy. Okay, I think we're good here. Doing too many things at the same time. All right, let's watch this guy's commands. Throttle is on idle now. Brake. And brake on. Foot off rudder. Toe brakes. And APU is running. Utilize APU. Engines down. Fuel off. Let me set up these views here. Yeah, we'll do it here. Okay, so that's saved now. Jetway connecting. Ground trucks. That was a nice smooth landing, guys. It showed negative 131 here on this landing XGS. What did it show up on the stream? ACARS showed up as negative 107, even lower. Marine Corp. The right side. Oh, okay. Nice. So it's off. It was the right side. Oh, right side. Let's open up the doors here. Get rid of the cargo. Turn off anti-collision off. Okay, seatbelt signs off. Wheel well light on. Turn off our position light off completely. All right, let's connect the jetway and secure the air. The jetway is connected. Let's connect the chocks here. Set the chocks and the GPU on. Let's open the doors. Main door and cargo. Ooh, that was perfect. Perfectly in the jetway. Okay. All right, let's run off the GPU power. APU off. All right. Hydraulics there. Packs. Leads. Trim. Yaw damper. And IRS. Okay. Aircraft is secure. Unlock. Open. We didn't even put in our right lights. We haven't flown this aircraft in so a while. We don't even... White bright, white bright. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Nice flight.
Alright, I'm gonna get off to see my replay.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do the replay. Guys, stick around. We're gonna do the replay here quickly. Ground services plugin. I'm using ground handling. I think so. Like FSX and P3 has GSX. We have ground handling deluxe. Ground handling deluxe. Check under my If you're in Twitch, you should be able to see everything. I don't know if I have the link for it on Twitch, but I have my full list of mods. But if you just type in Google ground handle deluxe for Xplane, instantly. I'll do this to you. I have to run this replay. Cause I'll link it to you in a little bit. All right, so we are here. Wow, I honestly, and live traffic is still running, so that's good. Honestly, I've never seen this area look so good. I enhanced the lights on my last flight to Haiti. When we were at Haiti on the ground, I enhanced the lights, and I added a little more brightness to them because since we changed the in real life V8 Beta 10, we changed a lot of stuff that made it look realer, and it affected the lights. So I had to change the lights, and poof, I mean it might be a little overdone in terms of the bloom of it, but it just looks so good. I've never seen the lights look this good, honestly, ever. And of course, turn up the brightness makes stuff like this come back, but you know that's just explained with the seeing the airport a million miles away. But oh my gosh, and I don't know if it's because of this weather. It looks cool because it's all gloomy and misty, but this is some beautiful right here. I don't know how else to say it. That this looks phenomenal. All right, so I wanted a sunset landing. I wish it was more sunset, less clouds, because I mean we got some nice reflection on the water. That's something else we added to Relight V8, the wider water. The waves look good. That's Relight V8. Um, but yeah, we could tell we definitely brightened these lights because these were not that bright before. But you know, fix something and something else has to get affected. Anyway, so let's watch the landing replay and hopefully we're gonna do the next flight. What time is it? Oof, 2:11, 2:11. I want to fly the Embraer over to LAX. It should be a 15-minute flight, so it shouldn't be that bad. Sorry, let me just check my phone quick. All right, so what we're gonna do? Let's make sure to disable our ACARs here. File a flight plan here. American Airlines Virtual is who we fly with. Unfortunately, still. So we'll set up for a new flight, KSAN to KLAX, and we'll probably do that one. It's a short flight. Let me get rid of the weather here. Well, let's leave it because I'm gonna do the replay. I think it remembers the weather, but all right. So this plane, I know doesn't save everything for replay. The Airbus saves everything, so I'm used to that. But I know this one doesn't. Last time I checked, unless so we have to turn on all the lights, make sure all the doors are closed for replay mode. I was gonna put the map here for now. Alright, so we're gonna go into replay mode right now. Let's disconnect from online. Alright, so and let's jump into replay mode. Alt R. Okay. Let's go back a little bit just to take a look. Now, my computer sucks. All right, so I have a GTX 780. It's an old computer. It's doing pretty good for what I have, to be honest. I think my CPU is doing all the damn work. It's an i7-3930K. It's 3 gen, but it's 6 cores. It was pretty fast, overclocked. So shoot, with my settings all the way on what high HDR you have to use Xvision and stuff like that. But medium 2x, no draw shadows and scenery. That sucks because it looks beautiful when that's on. World objects is on medium, reflection down, parked aircraft down because I use world traffic. But with all of that turned down, this sim looks. Imagine the people who have. Imagine world objects up, right? Let's just imagine world objects. All these buildings. There's so much, way more buildings, way more everything, right? And then my load is down. I turn down my load. I have a script. So imagine if I turn my load up, you'll see more buildings coming. Look, you see more stuff popping up. You see that? More lights. But then this thing will move like tit, 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 tit. Let's see how it moves. And it's not doing that bad on replay right now. Okay, see it's choppy here now. So I'm gonna drop my load down. And see how it smooths up instantly. So let's try 52% load. What's old but oh yeah, old but goodie, yes. The computer, yes. And you know sometimes I stop and because I'm about to release my preset for Xvision and I gotta get nice screenshots to sell the idea of the thing. Most people who have it already, it's over 10,500 downloads, so a lot of people have it. Oh my gosh, and they know what they're gonna get. But for the people who don't know what they're gonna get, you always have to sell. It's like everybody know what the iPhone is, right? And you know what you're gonna get, but there's still some people who don't have the iPhone, right? So Apple still has to market and advertise their product as if everybody is new. And there's also other companies coming out and doing their thing, so they always have to market and show that they're still in the game because people always want something new anyway. I'm tired of my iPhone, trust me. So like screenshots like this is just phenomenal, right? I wish I had my blur feature on, but I have 2x FAA on, and I can't you can't do the blur feature with 2x, and you can't show it until you restart the sim. So it doesn't work till you restart. You can't just change the settings. So I don't like being so close to the aircraft, but I'm trying to catch. Yeah, there we go, like that. And maybe like that. That's good. You guys think like that? I like that little white in the cloud there, like some light is coming through. So these are nice screenshots that we do, and this is, and I post them on the Facebook forums and stuff, and that's with live traffic. It doesn't stop no matter if you pause a sim. So we'll do something like that where you can see the road over here. But let's get to this replay and let's try to do this next flight because that's where we gotta move fast. Time is it? I just can't believe how good this looks right now. Like every freaking angle looks great. I don't want to stop taking screenshots, honestly. But gotta move on. Let's see here. Do one from the front and then we're moving on, all right? One from the front. This one I catch. I don't know. I don't know which one looks best on this plane right now. Let's just do like here. Get that plane out of my thing. All right, so let's go. Let's finish the replay here. Not sure how slow it's moving the frames because you can't see frames in replay mode. Damn, look at the orthos and the mesh, how it shows the real depth of those hills. Shit, I'm getting hot in here. Look at all these hills. Let's turn up the load a little bit. Let's see what it does. Yeah, a little choppier. So that's a threshold there. And we didn't do too bad. I was pretty good. For San Diego, getting that thing down, What's an apple? God. Thanks for the comic relief, Alaska Atomic. I want a 1080. I really want a 1080. That's why you see me have the I don't know if I have it up there in the donation thing. It just says graphics card. Well, it's just better. It just says new Nvidia. I don't even know why it doesn't even say graphics card there. Weird. Um, yeah, so I need a new. I want a 1080. I think a 1080 will do good for this thing. Some justice. I don't want to go in between because let's pause this. F2. Because then you just have to upgrade again. When you realize it's lacking, and then you gotta upgrade. I want to get like a 1060 or 1070, and then find out it's not good enough, and then you gotta upgrade again. I don't want to upgrade again. I don't like
Get a
changing.
1070 Ti.
Yeah, but what's the price difference? Got that world live traffic plane coming in. So we came down pretty good. You heard the warnings. Too low, terrain. So that was good. I think that was really good. I'm gonna save this replay. Let's do let's see which side is better for replay mode here. And you can see the CD in the water from here. 1070 off Craigslist for 190. Holy crap, that's pretty good. I think a 1080 you could get them used now. Oh my gosh, look at the CD, guys. Oh, why don't we just fly backwards? That's awesome. Look at the CD. My frame's low because it looks like it's moving slow. Let's see. Let's drop. I think that's just how the plane is moving. Let's raise up the load. Let's see what it does. I'm gonna raise the load to 75. See if it gets choppy. So right now it's not choppy for me. So if you guys see it choppy, it's the let's take some screenshots. It's not the wait, hold on, let me go back a little bit here. It's the stream and not the actual sim. Because I'm looking at the stream through my laptop right here. Actually, it doesn't look too bad at all on YouTube. Just amazing on the different screens, how the colors change. But looks good enough. Yeah, so like with a higher object setting, these buildings will be filled. Like there will be tons of city buildings. Look how spaced out it looks because so the people who takes those nice screenshots with these great computers, just you can't compete against it. Their sim will look good even on default, you know. But my sim is not doing too bad in San Diego. San Diego used to be one of my lowest framed airports. This thing is running really good right now. And I have the load up at 75%. I could have never done that before. So since my new orthos and removing the orthos from this converted airport, it wasn't it's no longer double orthos, two sets of orthos on top of each other. So I think the frames issue might be fixed in that regard. Let's just go this way here. So we gotta get out of here. So let's just show like 2 more replays and then we outie. See, the frames are choppy when you on this side. See, what you said? Yeah, frames are choppy looking on this side because there's so much noise. FedEx. Boy, if you don't, chain frames are still choppy at 52%, 55%. Oh look, frames just got fast. You see that, guys? The difference? Dropped to 42% load. Look at that. Sims just sped up instantly when I dropped the amount of buildings and stuff. Okay, sounds good. Join my Discord. Look for the link on the yeah, once we get down to the runway, it's kind of boring, but look for the link in the message. Join the Discord, man. Have a chat. And you see Leonardo and Robert is in my in the voice chat channel right now. You guys talk to me while I'm streaming. They fly with me. Now, we were down to 10 or 2, guys. The weather just uploaded. No, stop it. Boy, if you don't. Okay, almost in the center. We're in the center. Center line on the left landing gear. You see that gear fighting for the center? It's fighting for the center. All right, let's wrap this up. Boom, back to the gate. Okay, okay. Give us a second here, guys. Oh, wait. Oh, crap, I forgot. I'm about to crash my sim. I forgot sometimes it does something weird, like it loads with process lasso, and I keep moving the sim around and clicking stuff while it's loading. But it's good, it's good. All right, so we're just gonna switch planes, same gate, I think. All right, same gate. Oh wait, it's trying to. I almost went back to Phoenix. Oh, before I do that, let me save the replay. Hold up, hold up. Shut the front doors. Replay.
I'll be
KPHX
back.
to KSAN. All right. Nope, KSAN. What am I? Yeah, KSAN. I'm right. KSAN. Smooth night. All right, so hopefully we get nighttime when we land in LAX. I kind of wanted to do a night flight. I was expecting it to be almost night by the time we arrive. Yeah, my sim never crashes normally. Like I don't have that issue with crashing sims. It's only when process lasso, I have the process lasso software giving my sim more resources, and only when that sometimes loads, and I'd be like moving the sim around and clicking stuff, and I don't realize that it's loading. Yeah, it doesn't even crash, to be honest. It just force closes. There's no crash report. There's no crash file. Um, it just force closes somehow. I guess you could say it's a different form of crashing. All right, so I'm gonna load into the Embraer. 195 or 175? Oh yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, mine's force closes. So the Embraer 175 or the 195, guys? Do you want the long dildo plane, or you want? Kind of feel like I should do the one. I like the 195 more, but I've been liking the 175 lately. 175. I knew you would want the 175 USMC. I just knew it because you asked about the 170. Okay, so we're gonna do the 175. Who are we flying? Delta. I love to see the Ryanair, but obviously I can't fly Ryanair here. I don't want to. Yeah, no, I fly. No, it's doesn't matter. 175, 195 does not matter. Let's just fly Delta. I like the Delta one. And Phoenix, same gate. Why is it taking me back to Phoenix? I want to go Phoenix. Ksan. I don't even know which gate that I came up to. I'm gonna assume it's this gate, or is it this gate? No, this gate or this gate. 28. Okay. Well, let's go to the gate next to it. So it looks like we loaded up at another gate next to the plane we just landed. You know. Um, all right. So we are going to exit the weather program because I wanted to load back in. And we're going to keep the time 17, 30, 40, 50, 60, 17. It's 5:22. I kind of want to land at night, guys. So let's switch the time. Let's pretend that I had an hour break. And so we're going to do 1800 hours. I want it to be nighttime when I land. 1800 hours. All right, let's load in. All right, so Embraer 175. Atomic, hey. This is a screenshot of my 1060. Full graphics? Oh, you said 1060, GTX 1060? They said 10. Oh, that was before. So you have a 1070, but you need a new power supply. Okay, I get it now. Where do you live? It's 1:30 in the morning here. It is 2:30. I am in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
We got ATC for lax.
What? Guys, and we have ATC the entire flight. Okay, why is it kind of purpley in my plane? And the frames are beautiful in the Embraer. Okay, maybe I put the sun down too much. Let's give it a little bit more sun, a little bit more light, a little bit more light. Because by the time we take off, then it will be dropping the sun. Okay. All right, guys, let me just load up here everything. Ground handling. Oh, shoot, I clicked it twice. See, this is exactly where I crashed the sim. It's 10:30 p.m. Man, lucky you guys. But we're gonna be landing fast. I usually go sleep 3 to 4 o'clock, so it's not a huge deal for me. We're not gonna do catering service because very short flight. You're not getting any food. Let's open the doors. I'm gonna be back to you guys in a second. Let me just get everything set up here. Okay, I don't like showing the stream when I'm setting up the aircraft. I like it to be ready. Not setting up the information and stuff, obviously, but I'm talking about like the world traffic and all that stuff. Ground handling and let's make ground handling Delta. All right, give me one more minute here and we're back to you guys. Usually I restart the stream, but we're not gonna restart the stream today. Better push back. Let me pre-plan that. See, I do all this stuff before I show you guys the stream. I don't like showing that stuff. It's more technical stuff. I want it to be more realistic.
When you are ready.
All right, so we gotta file a flight plan here and jump back online. So we're Delta DAL. It put us as KLM somehow. Delta. All right, so we're online Vatsim, and we're gonna file our flight plan. I gotta get the flight plan. Send flight plan. We're gonna take off in what, 15 minutes maybe? So 2:30, 2:45 in the morning my time. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 780, KSAN to KPHX, sorry, to KLAX. I don't know why all right, whatever. Okay, so cruising altitude, we're probably gonna do 12,000, and speed, we're gonna do 290 or 285 or so. Flight time. All right, so let's just do the flight plan quick. Give me a second here, guys. New flight. Delta 1007 Cape San to KLAX. They're probably gonna give us 10,000 since we're going to Cape San to LAX. Very short flight. Embraer E175. Runway 27 to runway 25 left. Yes, yes, yes. Extra fuel always. 3,000. Cargo, give me like 4,000, 3,500, whatever. Passengers, like 88. Okay. Seaward to SLI. That's what we usually get. Seaward to the SLI. Let's just pull that route and generate the OFP, and we're good. Send the route to myself. Seaward to the SLI, KSAN 2. Alright, so I'm about to show you guys the sim. Couple seconds here. Lit. Sorry, Atomic, I'm just getting everything set up here. I'm putting my flight plan here on Vatsim. Alternate airport is going to be same thing, KONT. Cruising altitude says 14,000. We're going to do 12. Send flight plan. Put that in here. Embraer 175, 88 passengers, 12000. Okay, so that's all set up. Why is the frames low when I look this direction? That's weird. Frames are high, very high, 30 something frames. When I look, no, it's just when I go in that view. Weird. This view has low frames. Interesting.
It must be like some buildings or.
Yeah, but it's like it's behind me. Huh, it's weird. Anyway, what else do I have to set up before I show you guys? Do I shut up the world traffic? Let me just do world traffic. World traffic, what's this plane? E175. Since the frames are usually high for this plane, I'm gonna do world traffic. Delta, we're going to KLAX. I want to see some nice traffic in KLAX 12000. Departing, and then we're landing 15. How long is this flight? 25 minutes. So 14. Ooh, the shaders just changed. 1440. Alright, let's drop the amount of traffic density down. Alright, loading in world traffic, and once that's done, I'm going to show you the screen to you guys. Give me 1 second here. World traffic has been loading in much faster as of lately. All right, so we have KLEX Los Angeles Center online. So we'll have
Yeah.
ATC the entire flight. Robert, are you flying?
Yeah, I'm gonna join you.
Okay. All right, let's see how much fuel we need. 1,500 pounds of fuel only. We'll carry 8,400. Cargo, it
Robert,
says 00. What the hell?
Mm-hmm.
you're on top of me.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Pause, not that way.
Whoa. Okay, is my sim alive? Okay, world traffic, hurry up, do your thing. It's damn LAX, probably like a million flights loading in there. I need some water. At least the flight is gonna be fast, so I should be in bed by 3. All right, last flight was approved, of course. Come on, world traffic, you could do it. Damn, flights in LAX, there's so many. And world traffic is done. Oh, still kind of loading. I'm afraid to click it. Yep, I knew it was loading. Shoot, don't crash. I saw the frame number is not changing. I'm like, I think it's loading. Okay, there it is. It's gone. It's gone. Thank God, it's gone. Okay. All right, we're good, guys. Let's get you in here, live scene, and then we're gonna set up.
Thanks, Robert.
We're gonna put back on the weather, and then we're gonna set up KSAN to in my for the stream, KSAN to and I'm gonna actually change the stream title from I'm gonna change it.
Select my read back.
An Xcraft, Phoenix to San Diego to Los Angeles. All right, give me 1 second here, guys. Let's make sure everything is set up. Update all. Boat titles updated. You guys should see that. Let's make sure it is updated. Yep. Yay. Yay for restream. All right, so you guys could see the plane. It's there. The bags are pretty much loaded in. Nothing's on, but let's get that changed. All right, battery on. Utilize GPU that's from outside. Let's clear those codes. Let's copy this flight plan here. Over to this. All right, we're gonna walk through the FMC for US MC and the front FMC Delta DL 12000, and we're 280 knots, and we're flying the E175. Okay, so that's all set up. KSAN to KLAX. That's set up for the stream. Let's look at the weather. What is this? Oh, did we get a okay, so we got a pre-departure clearance. ACARS begins text message. Delta 1007, beacon 7246. What altitude? Of course, he gave us 10,000. Climb maintain 5,000. All right, so we're gonna refile with 10. I mean, not that we have to. He gave us 10, but 7 flight plan. We're gonna refile with 100. All right, so we refile with 100. I don't know why I did that because it's gonna update my freaking weather. I hate this program for that. So it every time you do anything on Vatsim, it puts in its weather, and I want to stop Vatsim from putting in its crappy weather and overriding my active sky. So I exit active sky and I come back in. Okay, so pre-departure clearance. We have clearance for 5,000. The departure frequency is with him, and ground control. Wait, there's ground here? Okay. Winds 2005, altimeter 2003. Yo, is there ground here? Hold on.
Negative.
There isn't. It says contact ground on 125.8 when ready.
That's him.
Oh, whatever. Um, End of message. Okay, so beacon 7246. So we got a pretty departure clearance, guys. That makes things easier. We don't have to read back all that stuff. Okay, so we could do stuff here, or we could do it up here. So we're just gonna do it up here. All right, so let's switch to his frequency first and foremost. 125.8. We'll start to hear those guys. You guys got your clearance already?
Yeah, I got mine.
Okay, no nav right now. We'll set that up in a little bit. We'll go to airports. We go KLAX. All right, so we got, we'll set up for runway 25 left, 109.90. 9. Is that what it is? 109.90. And come to 109.90. Okay, so that's all set up. All right. And okay, so for the FMC here.
Xcraft, the listener is now back. 1909, John Wayne, October 2998.
We're gonna do this like this. And we're gonna save this view here as that, and then we're gonna go to here. All right, so the front one, and we're gonna save our view as that view. All right, so USMC, take a gander.
Hey buddy, this is the first time I'm gonna be trying to fly with this new setup here.
Damn, they're kind of annoying right
On
now.
a low clock. You see me? I got my transponder on.
Oof.
Yes, sir, I see you.
All right, actually, let's put in our transponder right here.
I'd like to get, I'm gonna get a boost back. And then I just
7246 in the box.
do a little VFR if you could help me out.
Standby 724.
Northwest 70, is that, what's your call sign? Is that NW7099, is that Northwest?
What the heck?
That's correct, you're there. Right over 7099. Los Angeles is reporting low IFR right now. Are you simulating the airport conditions? Pay attention.
Okay.
Not to be me, but
Yeah, it's kind of tucked in.
Yeah, he's driving me insane.
Yep, it's kind of foggy.
Why does this not let me clear my squawk? Or is it?
Well, I'm not IFR qualified.
Oh. Okay. Never mind. Let's put on standby. All right, so USMC, let's go. All right, so I usually do.
Vertical visibility is reporting 300.
This guy is so annoying. I'm ready to come off the radio right now.
I highly recommend not flying VFR. If you want to fly VFR, I recommend going to.
Yeah, I just came off the frequency for now. That is just ridiculous. What are they talking? So yeah, well, that's why. I'm just one of those guys who like to fly around and do stuff, just let me do my thing. Just get offline. Get offline. Jesus. Oof. What is that? Okay.
No, I stepped into a Pandora's box.
MCDU index. Okay. So autopilot. So I put in all this information first. So autopilot, I put that in first. So, target altitude on target vertical speed, I put in 2200. I don't put in well, I put in 5000. And target speed, on departure, let's do 240. So I just set those up generally. Heading is going to change. but it might be like 275 on the runway heading. So I get that in initially. Then I generally go to performance, flaps 2. We're going to change our trim, all that stuff. For takeoff, we're going to be, climb 1 is 88% power. Takeoff 1 is 95%. So I do 88%. All right. Then let's go ahead and put in this information here, right? Okay, so this is all empty right now. So let's put this in. Fuel is going to be 8,400. So we need, 4,200 in both wings. 4,300. Not a big deal. Could bring it down a little bit. Yeah.
Is this guy drunk? I think he's drunk.
Cargo says 0. We're gonna leave it at that, and then passengers we have 88. So you can see the number here, 88, 88. This thing doesn't even take 88, whatever, 72. Let's max it out. Okay, and then we adjust this. That sits in the center. Boom. CG is 17.17. That's fine. All right, so 4,229 per wing. So I put it in here, 4,229 in the left, 4,229 in the right. Make sure that's right. All right. And then our max setting is 17.17. So we get all of that from that page. Just like every other plane has a, electronic flight bag, whatever that, gives us that stuff. But 17.7, payload. Also from here, 17,640. So it's all from there. Just like in the Zibo, you have, your weight page, and in the Airbus A320, you have your page with all that information in it. So it's 17640. 17640 is our payload. So verify that, verify all the information, and it's all good, right? All right, so we did that, and then I generally put in a final cruising altitude to have it in before we put in the route, because some reason, I don't know, it does a weird thing, and then the route doesn't, when you activate the route, it doesn't go to the right altitude. So we put in the final cruising altitude first to have it there. I put in the airspeed 285, to let it know, Okay, so then you come out of that, right? So you did your autopilot, you did your performance up to page 2 performance, and then you start to put in the route. So departure out of K San. Okay, I haven't flown this plane in a while too, so give me a chance. Runway 27, so you turn the knob, boom, you push it. It's gonna be Seaward 2 out of runway 27 to SLI is a transition. Boom, that's done. And then the arrival. So we're going to LAX. Okay, put that in. Select runway 25 left. And we need to be out of here because we scheduled to leave at 2:45. It's 2:46. So, and the passengers are board and all that stuff. So we're doing good. Let's make sure before we continue. 1 second here. Shop everything here. True S. Alright, I'm going to put this fuel pumps on auto. I'm going to start the APU from now. Fuel is already in. Let's
I'm pushing back.
start the APU. Yeah, go ahead. You guys. I'm sorry, my APU. Turn on our window heat. All this stuff is off. Hacks. Okay. Bleeds. Alright, so we got all that set up. Logo light on. I'll turn the side taxi light on, and for now we'll turn on the beacon light, and let's start the flight. And we'll turn on our seatbelt signs in a little bit. No smoking on. Alright, let's get back to this. Let's jump outside here quickly, make sure everything is good. Alright, so we got our logo light on, all that stuff. Let's remove these baggage trucks and fuel truck as we're about to get out here in a little bit. Oh, you guys are at the other gate. I think I moved to the wrong gate. Damn it. Yeah, so you guys are on the other side. Well, you know what? I landed there with the Zibo, with the 738, and now I'm here at I'm flying for a different company now. All right, so back to this, guys. LAX, and now you select the runway. I think I did that already though. I don't know. I probably stopped in the middle of it. 25 right. Star. We have no stars. It's gonna be direct to SLI. What am I doing here? Where's the nice? These are all star. We're not doing a star. So no star. Transition. I don't think we're gonna do any transition either. Usually you have a star and transitions and stuff like that. So you don't do any of that. We're gonna do ILS 25 left. Put that in. Boom. All right. So that's stored. So we put in the autopilot first. We put in the performance with most importantly the fuel, CG, and the altitude. We put in the route to and from arrival. Don't go into progress page yet. That's the last part. So we go back to performance, and then we go and we make sure that if you see now it's in average cruising altitude. So you see there's more information than normal here. Then you put back in the altitude again. I don't know. This is just the order in which you do it. You put back in the altitude again to confirm it and see it updates this information. And then performance 3 should have all the data. So if you don't do that in the right order, performance 3 won't have this landing reference data. Now we'll normally land at flaps 5, 1, 3, 3 knots. All right, so now we go to MCU index. Back now we go to progress, the final part, flight plan, and we execute the flight plan. So you can see all the information in here. Now you can see you want to make sure all these altitudes are there. That's why we have the altitude that we did before we put in the route. Now this thing says below 12,000, you know, so we'll just go to it and put 10,000. We're now flying 12,000. So you gotta make sure the route is good before you. Once something is on purple when you're flying, you cannot edit it. So you gotta. It's best to edit it on the ground. Anyway, so everything is good. We're all good. So that's the route. We could walk through the flight plan here quickly. We could switch to this and switch to plan. We could start back from here. We could zoom out, and then we could walk through the flight plan with the knob. And you can see here SLI, and then into the runway. Boom, done. All right, so that's that. Let's zoom back in to 5 nautical miles. Switch to this. Move that out of the way. Actually, let's see if all this crap is off. Airport we want on. Weather, TCAS. Okay, so we're good to go. Radar, terrain radar off, VSD on. Do I want that? Okay, no, never mind. Let's do that. Bye. All right, brakes and RTO. Let's call up the ground truck. Let's close up these doors and let's get out of here, guys. APU is running. Let's run off the APU power. Disconnect from the GPU, and let's get rid of the ground equipment. GPU. Let's close the doors, and let's close the main doors. Okay. Let's confirm the squawk code with the. Let's switch back to their frequency. 7246. TCAS on and ident. And you can say we could control most of the stuff from up here.
Alright, thank you. Can I go fly there?
Is he still talking?
Yes, he is.
Oh my gosh.
You gotta go ASAP.
Jeez.
Yeah, let me check.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, let's close these windows.
I need to be listening.
So let me know USMC. You can run back that replay and you can always see, you know.
695 LA Center, runway 27, taxi via Bravo. The altimeter is 3001.
Well, let's put in our altimeter.
Roger, taxi via Bravo for FedEx 985.
Switch to
Delta 1909, turn left heading 095, vectors to Vita.
3001. Reset my barrel. Los Angeles Center, Delta 1007 on with you on the ground, confirming squawk code 7246 in the box.
1007, Roger. Are you ready to taxi?
We'll start up and push back and contact you at the end of the ramp when ready to taxi to runway 27 for departure. Okay, so course, we know the course for LAX is going to be From a 2.5 left is 2.51. So just set that now. Course mode 2.5. What did I already forgot it, guys. That's so fast I forgot. 2.51, and then boom. Then we switch to FMS mode. Sorry, FMS mode. All right, so there we go, FMS mode, and then course mode, FMS mode. Okay, good. All right, so we're good to ready to push back. Windows are closed. We don't want to do that again. All right, seatbelt signs on. Make sure the cabin is good. Yeah, it's definitely something on my airport looking backwards that's killing my frames. Something behind this plane is killing frames. I wonder if it's the lights. Maybe they're too much. Okay, everything is clear. Let's clear the jetway. Yeah, something behind this plane. Let's see if it's the lights or something. Let's look over here a second here. Something over here is breaking my frames. Let's look this way. Let's look this way. Okay, it's definitely behind the plane. I must have some orthos here that's breaking the sim, boy. Okay, anyway, let's call a pushback truck.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
All right, cabin lights in the inside. Let's turn those down
LAX Tower, this is
to
November
medium
Whiskey. We'd like to
for
go to the
departure.
southwest, headed toward Pasadena.
All right, where's that truck?
Ooh,
There we
there's
go.
a Boeing 717 in the air.
Nice. All right, is that you guys taxiing?
Yeah.
Is this guy really a FedEx?
November Whiskey 70 Niner, Roger. Runway 12 left taxi via Hotel Alpha, cross runway 12 right at Alpha.
Sim looks so good right now. The lights are a little, maybe I have to turn on the bloom a little bit on the lights, but it kind of looks cool because it looks like city lights. It looks like they're glowing the sky like city lights. Is that world traffic plane? A world traffic plane just went around because another world traffic plane was there landing at the same time. I have world traffic, live traffic, and Vatsim traffic.
That's a 1909 to maintain 5,000.
All right, let's start the flight. You can see guys there. So KSAT KLX, make sure that's right. Altitude, we're gonna do 10,000. All right, let's set that. Okay. All right, they're loading us up. Checking everything. Throttle idle. All the good stuff. Comms are right. Windows are closed.
So connected and bypass
Turn
pin
hydraulics.
inserted. Release parking brake.
All right, let's turn off the packs. Okay. All right, let's release parking brake. All right, guys, I'll be shortly behind you guys.
Starting pushback.
All right, flight director on, Yard Emperor. About to call for taxi as soon as I finish pushback. Okay, fuel pumps are on. Let's close our door. Oh, we never opened it. All right. Lock it. All right, let's start the engines. Flap 2 open and hold down. Hold it down, hold it down. Come on, please. What are you doing? Hold down, thanks. Hold it, hold it. Alright. Engine starting.
That's a 1909 G direct line.
Robert, are you good?
Good to provide us for Delta.
I need to do something real quick.
Oh, I'm gonna go first? I'll wait.
Alright.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Parking brake set. Let's go ahead and start the right engine, the left engine.
Stand by.
Hold it, hold it, hold it, and release. Closing flaps. Okay. They're releasing us. A little bit of light in here. We'll turn it down once we're leaving.
That's 1909, 3 miles from Vita, cross Vita at or above 4,000. Clear localizer, runway 27 approach. Down 4,000 for Vita, and we'll, I guess, localizer.
Alright, left engine is started, stabilized.
Alright, I'll better.
So is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed.
And LA,
Signal will be on the right.
they're
We'll see you
ready to
next
go
time,
to
and
town.
have a great flight.
Alright, let's go flaps 2. Let's see what we need for a trim.
Here's your takeout, Southwest 830.
We need 4.0 up. So let's go 4.0 up. It's pretty high. We're going down, up. Okay, now matches. Okay, let's call for taxi clearance. Turn on the taxi lights here. On. Nav light should be on. Okay. Los Angeles Center, Delta 1007 ready for taxi clearance, runway 27. Alright, now we can see. Brakes off.
1007 runway 27, taxi via Bravo, altimeter 3001.
Taxi via Bravo 2, runway 27, altimeter 3001 for Delta 1007.
Okay, Skyline 804, that's where it was headed. 19804.
Alright, so our buddies are down there. One is taking off now, and the other one's taking off after. So we'll be down there shortly.
Ventura Papa 11 routing, maintain 5,000. Spark 7115.
Good evening, everyone. Could I please get everybody's
The Los
attention?
Angeles Airport Ventura Papa 11 routing, maintain 5,000. Spark 7115.
Damn, he just took off there. So that's one of them.
9 Sierra Papa route back correct.
You can release your seatbelt by lifting the upper portion of the buckle. We suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened.
Southwest 830 radar contact, time maintain 10,000.
You find several emergency exits on this.
All right,
Maintain 107.
let's all head to LAX.
In some cases,
Bring our throttle back here a little bit. Check brakes.
you need to evacuate the aircraft.
Check our flight controls.
19804, clear to Los Angeles Airport, and filed, maintain 5,000.
Each door is equipped with an inflatable slide which can be detached and used as life raft. Oxygen and air pressure are monitored throughout the duration
Okay,
of the
flight controls
flight.
good.
If decompression occurs at any time, oxygen masks will fall from the ceiling in front
Now,
of all
number
of you.
19804, Spark 7365.
Pull the mask towards you and place it firmly over your mouth and nose.
We got a world traffic plane here pulling in front of us.
Maintain 5,000.
Even if the bag
Purchase with you, 755 lot, 50.
Well, thank you, world traffic, for coming on my taxiway.
Secure your own mask first. After that, you can assist the other person.
I have to
As well,
go around them.
Runway 27, Bravo 1.
in the event of an emergency, please assume the bracing position. Lean forward with your hands on top of your head and your elbows against your thighs. Ensure your feet are flat on the floor.
Take 95 for runway 27, landing traffic.
Between the armrests. When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch.
Roger, we'll short runway.
Slip it over your head.
Yeah, taxi lights is on.
Delta 1909, runway 27, clear line.
The aircraft, inflate the vest by pulling
27, clear to land,
red cord.
1999.
If you need to refill the vest,
A lot of traffic in and out of San Diego.
also use
Yeah,
the
right?
light to attract
Always in this area.
Military 240 radio.
I hear you, USMC.
from the seat. Slip your
I hear you.
strap and hug the cushion to your chest. The use of laptop computers and other portable electronic devices is
I actually have friends, like close friends, who fly this plane. And I think I showed him this FMC. I can't remember what he said about it. My taxi light is on. They look like they're off now. I'm having a glitch in my shaders. I'm gonna have to mess around with some setting changes because now the lights.
If you have any questions, please feel free to
Lane
reach
7
yourself
Delta
to
1 0 1 1, ready to
share the
contact
flight.
people issue with Charlie.
These lights are a little dim. These other lights are now super bright again. I fixed these lights. They're bright again. I would have to. I'm gonna have to come here one day and put back in my old settings and see those lights are still bright as they are, and mess around with it. It looks like it's not perfect still. These lights are pretty gloomy here. Kind of looks like bright city lights, but and they looked good in the daytime, but it's kind of maybe a little excessive down there. But it looks like city lights, like bright city lights. But still, we'll work on those lights a little bit more. Taxi lights are on. They just don't show up very well in here. So we gotta make sure we didn't break something.
I was about to take off with no flaps.
You didn't take off already?
Nah, I'm holding short because there's someone landing.
Oh, I see him. I swore you took off before Robert. Oh yeah, you're FedEx. That's right. Robert Southwest. There's a Delta aircraft coming in. Nice. Alright, throttle on idle. We're holding short behind of our buddy.
717 coming.
Nice.
MD95.
November Whiskey 709, and I
Ooh, for once, Leonardo, for once you are on the same ground level as I am. You have orthos?
Yeah, I have orthos for this airport.
Is that a 717? Ah, that's the 717. Okay. Yeah, I have a world traffic that landed exact same time as him, right before him. So I was like, I don't know, that's F717. So I gotta adjust these lights a little bit, guys, a little bit. I don't feel like doing it right now. I hope it's not that's breaking the frames. The frames are 21 right now, so I don't think it's that. Let's see here. While we're sitting here waiting, we're actually in traffic at 3 o'clock in the morning. We're in traffic, guys. Actual real traffic. These are real people landing.
Runway 27, line up for week, FedEx 985.
She was busy.
I know, what's going on? I'm here fixing my sim lights in the meantime.
FedEx 985, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Near.
Runway 27, clear for takeoff, FedEx 985. Good evening, American.
That messed it.
Flight level B15.
That's not gonna do it. So that drops it down a little, quite a bit.
November Whiskey 709.
Let's see what it does to these lights.
Can I cross this whole line and runway?
Oh yeah, so this definitely affects these lights.
Stand by. American 597, LA Center Squad 7.
Alright, so we're gonna have to probably. It used to be 3,500. We went to 5,500.
American 6230, Albuquerque offline.
So we gotta find medium, happy medium, maybe 4,500. 5,500. 5,500 makes it go up very high in sparkle. So 4,500 is not too bad.
Reducing 90 Papa 1.1, climbing 5,000.
I love that drug guy.
Okay, so that doesn't really do anything. Alright, so we'll test that out.
Number 90 Papa radar
Bloom.
Maintain 5,000. Maintain 5,000, 90 Papa. Number 804. Direct safety. Clear direct city 804.
550 here. Okay, so this drops down those a lot.
November Whiskey 709, may I continue to run my 12 left? Yes, sir. Whiskey 7099 runway
It
1
literally
left.
jumps as I go to 550.
And please change transponder.
Weird. Alright, so we have to look at this.
Are
Bloom
you enjoying the drunk guy?
near.
FedEx
You
985
Yeah.
radar contact, climb maintain 105.
Is he? Did you take off already? He's not giving me clearance.
Yeah, yeah. I'm airborne.
Okay. Let me ask him what's going on. I was just trying to fix my lights here a second.
Maybe the drunk guy
Delta
crashed into you.
1007, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, run with 27 for Delta 1027. Oh, there we go. We got clearance now.
There you go.
Oh, I think it fixed the lights. Come on, plane, let's go. Oh, nope, they broke again. So we definitely have to check that. All right, let's leave these lights on and turn down these lights. There we go. Cabin is good. See, cabin is, yeah, something's wrong with my shaders. They're definitely broken. I think I know what it is too.
Thank you for arrival, thanks for the report.
All right, so our shaders are definitely broken, and we can barely see. All right.
Broken shader.
Cessna 9 Papa.
Yeah, I think it's the change I made to the
We'll maintain 4000
sunset. It does weird things. I think it broke the I know what it is. So the lights are
I'm about to
pretty
hit
dark.
10,000 already.
Yeah. All right, we're on the runway. So I can barely see because of these broken shaders now. So I'm gonna have to turn this up a little bit. All right, landing lights on. Strobe lights on.
Southwest 830, rising at 8 for Los Angeles.
Oh, we never even turn on the packs here. What does that sound?
LA. We Bravo, Southwest 830. Southwest 830, rising, expect the...
See, my lights are turning off and on. Something's definitely wrong with my sim.
ILS 24
All right, let's go.
for Southwest 830.
50% throttle. 100% throttle. Auto throttle on now. So let's exit this. Alright, so we gotta fix some stuff for nighttime when we get back in here. Right now, let's just get this plane out of here. So thanks for noticing that someone who asked about my lights.
B1, road late.
Yeah,
B2.
you're kind of late there, woman. Gear up. At least we turned down some of that bloom lighting a little bit. Those sparkles were much bigger. And yeah, see, we could turn down those lights for sure. Oh, we are in some clouds. And it's blinking back in my face. Nav, VNav, let's turn those on and let's follow the FMC here. Follow the flight director.
Oh crap, what's happening to you? What is that?
Why is it? Alright, flaps.
Cessna 9 Papa, turn left heading 060, then direct heading enable. This is direct heading and
Why is this thing not following the I have nav on and PNav. Okay, there we go. Flight director is doing weird things. Or I guess because it was set to. Let's just leave it here. Vacated runway 27 for Delta 1007.
207, radar contact, climb maintain 100,000.
Climb maintain 10,000 for Delta 1007. We're climbing fast anyway. Maybe we're climbing too fast. This thing just climbs super fast. Alright, let's just slow down here. Our rate of climb. Let's zoom out a little bit. Alright, Let's set this thing
Remember, United
to.
Air Papa Flight 065, join Victor 299.
Set this thing to 10,000.
065, join Victor 299, United Air Papa. United Air Papa Flight, maintain 5,000. 5,000, United Air Papa.
Okay. Let's continue flight. I guess we're in the clouds. Can't really see, but there we are. So my lights were pretty good before, and I never had that glitch, but we just made some changes to the sim, and we haven't flown nighttime yet, so looks like we got some changes to make. So we just gotta make sure our shaders isn't breaking where you see the lights not working. And it's I think it's just the lights. It's the shaders may not be. Yeah, go ahead.
Say again for FedEx 95. FedEx 95 is live when you have the 80s.
It lights when you have the 80s.
Is that what he said? Is he gonna reply? Are you gonna reply?
What am I supposed to say?
Just say you have it.
When you pick up the 80s, just say Los Angeles Center, FedEx, blah, blah, blah. I picked up the 80s problem.
Let's keep our altitude down here.
Los Angeles Center, FedEx 95, you pick up the 80s. FedEx 95, Roger. You expect ILS from 25 left approach.
Alright, autopilot on.
Expect the ILS 125 left approach for FedEx 985.
And let's go up to 10,000.
You say yes, I have Bravo. Super.
I don't know. He gets just frustrated and then just disappears. I don't know what he does.
All I was doing is telling them to pick up the 80s.
All right, let's turn off our light. Well, we'll leave our landing lights on for this flight, guys.
Record 597, radar contact 20 miles northwest of the Black VOR.
Our climb is 10,000.
Primitive, made a station crash, so.
Ooh. Was it P3D? Was it P3D that crashed?
Runway risky 7099.
Was it FS? Was it FSX or PC? Same crash. Sounds very familiar to me. Nah.
I fly with a bunch of Xcraft and crashes all day long.
Have a good flight.
I don't know, Chief.
I don't know what they do to the computers when they crash.
Southwest 830, cross Steel Beach, and maintain 7,000 at 210 knots. Cross Steel Beach, 8,210 knots, Southwest 830. Southwest 830 at 7,000. Sorry about that, 7,000 Southwest 830.
That's a lie. 10,000? I don't know, Chief. That's a lie. At 10,000. Where's that a lie?
FedEx 985, turn left, heading.
That's a lie. It needs to be less.
280, vector for traffic. Left heading 280, FedEx 985.
That's a lie. They want me to be at 10,000 and then Honda at 3,000. No way. So let's see here. We're gonna be seaward. Nadu.
I think he meant right heading.
Alright, sound guys, Pilot 56.3 on the ground Los Angeles with information Bravo, request I-5 to Monterey. Pilot 56.23, LA Center Alpha PDC.
Okay.
Pilot 56.3.
Let's have our seatbelt sign for the meantime. Yeah. Off. Thanks. See how dark it is in here? Let's just show you my shade. See how it's purpley? So whatever I changed, I definitely broke the shaders. There we go. That's the proof right there. It's purple. Alright. It's something I changed.
985, turn right heading 030.
We'll double check what it is. We'll have to figure it out. We can't release V8 with that issue. So we have to fix whatever is breaking the shaders at nighttime.
804, rising to the 8 at the Los Angeles. We have all of you on board. 804, thanks for Bartholomew. You can expect the ILS from like 25 left approach.
Whoa. Stop sticking. What the hell?
So 1007, verifying you have 8.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I made a mistake. I said yeah, the frequency. We'll advise when we have the 80s for Delta 1007.
Just a nice your Papa verify you have 8 for Los Angeles.
Rob, what did he tell you to cross the 7,000?
Everybody looks vacant. You can expect the ILS 25 left approach.
I don't think I have the same routing as
left
I
manager.
Yeah, I said 804. We blocked the GPS for 80,000.
So you could find them left runway 24 left and 25 right. No.
804 departs Santa Monica, VOR heading 070.
Alright, 25 left. Yeah, information Bravo.
Santa Monica, heading 070.
There's information transponder with mode C. Alright, so it's information Bravo. I guess I don't know how it is. Oh, this plane is turning hard. Let's turn on bank. Thank you very much. Calm down there.
985. Actually, stand by. Just maintain your present heading. I gotta put you back in sequence here.
What the fuck?
Los Angeles Center, Delta 1027. We have the 80s. Bravo. We have Bravo.
Delta 1007, Roger. Cross facility heading maintain 7,000. That's 210 knots.
Cross you at 7,210 knots for Delta 1027. Alright, so I did have it right. So let's zoom in here. I guessed that number too.
Alright, 804 do this. Depart Santa Monica heading 110.
For Santa Monica, heading 110.
Southwest 830, fly heading 330, should maintain 5,000. Vector final for course. 830, 5,000, Southwest 830.
Keep our speed down. All right, outer brake, let's set medium. Shuttle class seaward at 7,000. Okay, let's turn back on our seatbelt signs. Taxi light should be off. Seatbelt signs on. V8 is never going to be done. So we're going to fix nighttime now, figure out what's going on. Well, it seems to be only the cabin and then the landing lights, which the landing lights, I know what it could be. The same lights we were messing with just now. Or it's just an overall shader problem. And I'm just going to fix that problem. Alright, so we're crossing at, okay, so it needs to be 6,000 in the next waypoint. Alright, so it's adjusting to that.
Should maintain 5,000.
Should maintain 5,000, but it's 985.
Southwest 830, should maintain 2,500.
Why can't I see my wing light?
2,500, Southwest 830.
Oh, wing light? Okay, strobe is on. Let's see here. Let's turn this up, so what's going on? Let's have the cabin lights see also what's going on there. Cabin lights is all the way up. That's crazy. It's that dark. So we just definitely have to fix that. It's fine in here. It's the cabin that it's broken. Let's see, so these... this thing doesn't have a wing light? It does, okay. Let me see if it's the side ones or just the taxi ones. Okay, so it's this one. Okay, good. So we'll leave that one on.
FedEx 985, turn left 8280, subject 25 left local left.
There we go. We want that light on.
280, and it has the localized 25 left.
I like how much you can see the clouds. Like enough at night. Pretty bumpy up here.
Southwest 830, turn left heading 280, subject localizer. 280, the full localizer, Southwest 830.
And thanks, USMC.
Just on 90 here, Southwest Park, Santa Monica heading 110, Vector final motion.
And I leave the autopilot off like for a long time when I'm departing. Usually up to 10,000, but obviously this flight was up to 10,000, so. Let me just put this back to that.
Southwest 836 miles from jet to maintain 2,500 until established on the localizer. Third hour, 4 right approach.
Oof, no sleep.
4 right approach, maintain 2,000 12 hours, Southwest 1007, maintain 7,000.
7,000 for Delta 10 or something. Whatever. It makes sense to go back up. Let's go back up, guys.
FedEx 985, did you dial in the 24 right approach or 25 left?
Alright, let's turn off VNAV so it doesn't descend on its own.
FedEx 95, I'll show you on a 24 right approach. Actually, okay, it looks like you're going. Make a left turn heading 220, intercept the localizer. Maintain 3,000.
Alright, let's maintain 7,000. I guess he's going to control us the whole way in, and we are going to
FedEx 985, 10 miles from Lima. Maintain 3000 until established on the localizer. Clear Atlas runway 25 left approach.
Roger, 3000 and clear for the island, 25 left approach for BETA10
That was 52.3 Bravo, but nice.
Should click the wrong thing.
That was 5623, runway 25 right, taxi to Charlie Macro.
I'm gonna write this note down. Fix night time. Alright,
Bravo 830, runway 24 right, crew. Still enter for right, that was 830. So 1007, expect ILS 25 left approach. Depart Seal Beach heading 350, vector final approach course.
Depart SLI at 350 vectors for approach for ILS 25 left for Delta 1007.
1007 rider, and the frequency is 109 report.
What's the last thing you just said?
Frequency for the ILS 1099.
Roger that, thank you. Yeah, I didn't know what that was saying. I couldn't hear him. It's kind of muzzled. Alright, so we're gonna leave SLI at 350. 350.
Well, you felt you muted it, like...
350? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing.
I'm flying over the Staples Center as we speak.
Why do you want me to go at 350? Whatever. Up, heading on.
1007. Maintain 5000.
Set I maintain 5,000 for Delta 1007. V speed and
Either 4 turn left heading 072. Left is 070. Left is 070.
Alright, so instead of keeping us on course with anything, he's turning 3,600 for Delta 1007. You want to get exact now? 3,000. Ah, this thing's turning so fast. Stop it. 600. Okay, you need to descend faster.
695, runway 25 left, Midland.
Now let's bring back our speed at least to 220. 220. Oh, as soon as I put in the spoilers, the speeds start to go up. Alright, so we'll leave our spoilers out. And just looking at the instruments, moving knobs back and forth. I'd like this thing to stop tripping. Okay, so
G623, we're ready at Juliet.
put this to 45% load.
SkyWest 5623.
Very cloudy here in Los Angeles and San Diego.
5623, runway 25 ready, Juliet line up and wait for landing traffic on parallel. Which is Juliet line up and wait.
You need a turn soon, buddy.
So 1007, turn left heading 280, finish up the localizer.
280, accept the localizer for 25 left for Delta 1007. Now let's bring our speed. Keep our speed down to 210 or 200.
Delta 330, welcome to Los Angeles. Taxi the ramp via Zulu, Echo, Delta 10, cross runway 24 left at Zulu. Zulu Echo Delta 10, cross 24 left at Southwest 830. So 1007, 3 miles from Honda, maintain 3,602 established on the localizer. Third eye left, runway 25 left bridge.
Maintain 3,600 until on the localizer. Wireless 25 left approach for Delta 1027.
Cessna 980, Papa, turn left heading 070. 070, 980, Papa.
I think we chose like the perfect time to fly because everyone flew at the same time.
I know, right?
And the drunk guy.
Okay, let's bring our speed back here. Dude, this thing keeps zooming every time I'm trying to... Alright, 170 is our speed. Alright, flaps 2. Let's pull up our flaps here. Flaps 3. So pull up our spoilers.
Left heading 320.
There we go.
Left 320 at 5,000 meters.
Heading 47, maintain 3,600.
Maintain 2,600.
3,000, 123.
Over 3,600.
Alright, we're gonna land on flaps 5133. So 138.
That was 52, 56.
Bring back our speed to 160.
Flex 985, taxi to the left via hotel, right turn Papa, hold shorter run.
Right. Let's hope our shaders isn't broken too much where we can't even see the fucking airport, because none of these city lights are showing up right now. I don't know if it's some kind of haze here or whatever. Gear down. Sometimes we have some glitches like this. I can't see anything ahead of me. So we'll see. Let's see if it's a haze in front of us or if it's a glitch with my shader still. Or maybe there's a haze we're flying through that we can't see any CD lights right now. I can't, like, barely see any buildings. So we'll see.
FedEx 985, taxi to ramp via hotel, Papa, Charlie, cross runway 25 right at Papa.
Alright.
Taxi to the ramp.
Let's pull back our speed to 138. This thing don't stop fucking zooming. Clear line runway 25 left for Delta 1027. There we go. You see something's going on there. You see the shade. It's getting like misty now.
Maybe Leal will just touch it.
Alright, so we can see better now. It's like weird. Look at that. See, it's like a weird. That's active sky, and there we go. That's what I was expecting. I can't see anything now. Alright. Alright, let's see if this continues this way. Let's see if we can get out of this. Let's make sure all our lights are on. Nose light on. Logo, landing lights are all on. Yeah, if this continues, this weird mist, we're gonna have to see. Look at that. Even the plane doesn't even show up correct. It's like right now. So let's continue down and see if it if we have to close active sky if this continues. Did you guys have a low visibility at all at this airport?
No.
Look at how this fucking active sky glitch again, man. It's broken at 3,000 feet. Clouds few at 1,400. I'm crossing 1,100. I can't see anything. I can see the names of the people on the airport, but I can't see anything. Anything in front of me.
Yeah,
Cessna 90 Papa, 3 miles from Honda. Turn left heading 280. Maintain
What the freak are you doing, Active Sky?
localizer. Radar left from 25 left approach.
Left 280, 2006,
Oh, it just came out and went back in.
left approach, 90 Papa.
Okay, there we go. Jeez. The hell is that? I'm not even in any clouds. Alright, autopilot off. And let's turn back on auto throttle. Okay. There we go. Make sure the spoilers are armed. Okay. Is that the wind pushing me like that? Whoa. Alright, I could see now. Wind's really crazy here.
500.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oof. I'm trying to take a screenshot and I
400.
did something weird. Alright, let's try to line up here. This plane is so loose. I have to mess with the controls again. So sensitive.
300.
Oof. This is why I fly at 195.
200.
Oof. I think the winds are also throwing me around, so
100.
it's so sensitive.
50. 40. 30.
Go over to the left.
20.
Oof. Come on.
Skyline 5623, clear direct scatter.
I have a damn world traffic plane in my face right now. And I can't get this plane down.
Direct scatter was at Skyline 5623. Skyline 5623, clear direct scatter. Direct scatter was Skyline 5623.
And I gotta stop. So that's a world traffic plane that came on the friggin' runway. A world traffic plane came right through my plane. Going the wrong way. Retarded freaking programs. Oh, this thing is doing this again. Flight director off. This plane does that. If you don't, usually I turn off flight director and it doesn't do it, but you gotta make sure auto throttle is off. And so try to throttle up again. Alright, let's pause here. Vacated runway 25 left. Vacated runway 25 left for Delta 10 or so. Alright. Spoilers, flaps.
Cessna 90 Papa, maintain forward practical speed traffic.
Why are you moving so fast?
Practical 90
Jesus, I'm holding brakes and like the freaking throttle was stuck once again. Lovely plane, love it, lovely.
Delta 1007, cross runway 25 right at Tango, taxi right via Tango, Charlie.
Crossing runway 25 right, Tango Charlie to the gates for Delta 10.
Okay, first 674, let's say welcome aboard.
Yeah, I gotta fix those lights. I gotta work on nighttime. I gotta work on a bunch of stuff now. Yeah, so I fixed the sim, it looks realer, all that stuff, and the nighttime is now affected heavily.
25 left, clear land.
So we gotta work on it.
25 left, clear land, major.
Let's turn off our landing lights here. Start off the APU. Oh shoot, we never turned it off.
Leo, if you want, you can park next to the Delta behind me.
Landing lights off. Okay. Taxi lights on, strobes off. See how dark you get. You see that? The shaders just, my shaders are just breaking, dude. It was really bright just now, and now it's really dark. So something's just wrong with my sim. I don't know if it's something that's a one-time thing, or if I screwed up the sim somehow. Because it was all the buildings and everything was super bright. It just updated, and everything is dark now. And you can barely see the taxi lights. Ugh. Something's broken. Alright, I don't know where you are. Are you on the other side of with runway 24s? Are you on the runway
Right next to
24 side?
25 right.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I gotta do another nighttime flight. Yeah, USMC, the after the world traffic outside, don't use it a lot. It's retarded. Like you see all the other planes with the yellow labels that aren't VATSIM that says like on
Oh, I
final
never
and
boarded
stuff.
those.
Those planes always usually stick to the right weather because you know that's live traffic. That's live feed from the planes. Those planes TCAS. World traffic goes based on I guess the data, the winds or whatever from when I load it in. It's always wrong. The planes are always on the wrong runway. And I usually load in my real world weather first, then world traffic, so it reads off of my real world weather from active sky. I don't know. It's the planes are always going the wrong. Why the hell? First of all, even if I don't know if the plane just landed and he's just you know about to get off the runway, but they sit on the runway too, dude. They sit on the runway. So even if they're there and they're the wrong way, they're there for like friggin' 5 minutes, bro. How do I avoid that? Let me see here, Charlie. Those lights look pretty glowy. It's kind of cool. The shaders isn't broken. So I gotta see what's going on with these lights. I hate when this stuff is broken because it's a little hard to know what broke it. So like those are all live traffic. The ones that say final or taxiing. I think that's another aircraft that's on VATSIM.
Right behind those deltas that you're seeing right now.
Yeah, that's a VATSIM aircraft. That's a VATSIM aircraft. You're way down here, bro. I kind of used the whole runway for this because I was like trying to get the power down on this plane and then this friggin' world traffic plane distracted me. Where are you? Wait, is that you?
Oh, turn
Shoot.
left.
Shoot.
Just a nice
Right next to that blue thing.
runway 25
Yeah,
left
I
is fine.
see. Let me see if I can make this left here.
25 left is only 905.
See Air
Hop in right
Canada.
next to that blue thing too, but on the other side.
Uh, it's a long 321 Spirit here, and I got a 767 Air Canada sitting on the outside here. See, nighttime looks fine here now.
Just 804, turn left, make right, left to Alpha.
That's what inside looks like. Turn down.
Left to Alpha.
Yeah, see, inside is broken. So I gotta figure out I gotta figure out how I broke this freaking nighttime, man. It looks good though, but it's I don't know. I don't know. I know the one thing that I know that I kind of broke the sim is I changed the saturation of the sunlight. That's and but the sun looks so good now at night. I mean at sunset, but I don't how could that affect night though? So I gotta see. I gotta see. All right, there we go. So let's turn off all these lights here. Those main lights, we'll keep the ones on the okay. All right, let's watch this thing here. Throttle on idle. Brakes on. Okay, and utilize APU. Engines off. Hello, turn off. Los Angeles Center, Delta 1027, thank you for your services.
Anytime, see you later.
Okay. Unlock. See, it's not broken now. See, it looks right now. I swear to God. Let me see. Let me see if anything else is weird looking. See, everything looks right now. And there's light at the gate, but I don't know. But you see, usually when there's like a purple look to it, you see, I don't know if you guys can see like a bluish. This means the shaders are broken.
I'm logging off shortly though. About 5:15 degrees.
Okay, let's call up the ground trucks. Let's do board. All right, seatbelt signs off. All right, let's call up the
674, I'm logging off mine for
ground power unit. Let's open. Let's connect the gate here, and let's open up the cargo doors, and then we open up the main doors as soon as the gate arrives.
Just now, now you see a proper thing, but I text you when I get off tonight.
Hello, Tampa, and Austin.
Thank you, USMC. I try. When you haven't flown a plane in a while, and you jump into it, you know, you miss some stuff. I definitely miss some stuff. All right, so main doors open. Yeah, so when you see the shaders look like this purpley, something's broken. So we'll try to fix it for next flight. Hopefully, not affecting how good the sim looks now. Los Angeles, I can't speak. Los Angeles stuck around for us to all land. Yo, the city lights is crazy though. I've never had the city lights look like this. You see this? This is the issue with with what do you call it? Active sky. Look at this. Do you see any clouds above us right now? Like, okay, way up there, right? But do you see any? Now, I'm just gonna go up a little bit and watch this stupid error. Boom. What is this? Pitch blackness. Pitch blackness. You have to, and then you go down. Nothing. It's like almost a pitch blackness from here to here. Active Sky needs to fix this, man. It kills me on these landings. Especially at nighttime. It's the worst time to do that stuff. So the airport lights are much brighter. So we'll tweak it. Kind of want to go back to my old settings where it's not so bright. And I have my old settings. I feel like tweaking it right now. Time to go sleep though. Alright, so we landed at negative 101 here, my A cars. Negative 91 in the sim. Finish the flight, file that. Exit. Alright, let's get rid of this weather. Let's disconnect from online. Alright, so when you get rid of weather, see I could go up and nothing happens. I swear to God, this is not even using my settings. My lights is not even that yellow. I wonder if my stuff got swapped out. My light files. Because my files, my lights weren't this yellow anymore. They were more white. I swear there's more lights than I've ever seen. Maybe the update did something. Or new orthos. Cape. Okay, so Pittsburgh. So maybe one of these days. All right, definitely hit me up at USMC. Just jump on. I think Atomic joined, so I gave you permissions. Andre and Atomic. So let's put those guys. Andre and Atomic. Welcome to the chat. All right, so let me see if I can just mess around with the lights here quickly, and then I'm going to sleep, guys. Without doing too much, just a little adjustments. To V8 here. I remember fixing this stuff. I could always like, if I reload the scripts. All right, let me see here. I'm going to make my scripts obsolete and put in my old script. I think with the old lights. Let me see if it has old lights to it. Yeah, so the old lights reset Lua's.
All Lua script files loaded.
Ah, resets everything. Okay, so this is my, oh my gosh, where does this weather come from again? Bye, Felicia. All right, so this is the old lights after. Okay, so this is how the, see, it doesn't look that good. So this is how the lights look. Everything is so dim. After I, what do you call it? After I made changes to Xvision, the lights turned out like this. So it looks very
Leo, those
dim.
orange scenery lights, those are part of your preset.
Yeah, I know. I have the light files and the my Lua files scripts that manipulate these lights, but I don't remember them looking this orange. I remember them looking more white. But besides the color, they were way too bright. I made the changes while I was in Haiti, which I shouldn't have done because Haiti doesn't have as much lights as these city lights. So I just reloaded my scripts and they're back to what they were after I made the changes in Xvision, and it looks very dim. All the lights are dim, so everything looks dim and um gloomy. So I just need to find a medium.
My lights are red and white.
Yeah, I remember my lights being white. I don't. Anyway, I'm going to adjust now. I'm gonna reload my scripts back, the older one, the better one, the new one, and you see how they get bright again, guys. So I have a bunch of different scripts. I have like 100 different versions from every time I make changes.
All
I
Lua
reload the
script files
scripts,
loaded.
and all right. So this is the new version, but I spent days making this stuff right in the past, and when I changed Xvision, it broke it to that dim version you see. So now I gotta find a happy medium. So stuff like um oh, I don't know how the color got back there. I might have to check my file, make sure. So lights, um distance. So it was a 3500. See, it got dim here. And 2500. See how dim it's getting. So I don't think it's that because better 5500. That's really bright. See, even brighter. Okay, so I don't think it's the distance of the lights. I think it's the gloom I added. What is it? HDR mix. Let's try that. Lights HDR. Let's put it back. It's default 0.7. So maybe we don't, yeah, maybe we don't need that. I had it there when the lights were dim, but now, yeah, see how bright that is? Maybe it's too bright. So 0.7. Oh my freaking gosh. So 0.7. So let's put it back to default for now, because 0 is just stunningly bright. 0.7 or 0. Um, okay, so that's not too bad. Makes it look a little bit better. That glooming there, that bloom, that's so bloomy. See what other lights I have. In glow, exponent, bloom farm. Well, you see how that drops it completely? It's crazy. That drops everything. That's the key right there. Bloom far. And then bloom near. It's probably... It's gonna affect... Okay, let's see. Oof. Do I have a medium anywhere? It's like it's off or on. Jeez. This thing is not helping. Well, I think it looks better than before already, but we need to find a way to get a number that's not off or on. It's off or on. 800, 400. I'm too tired for this. Well, the lights should be brighter as they're closer to you. Oof, my chest hurts from chest day yesterday. Jeez.
You did chest yesterday at the gym?
Yeah. Freaking hurts right now. Oh, USMC. There you are. Alright, let me just figure this out quickly, guys. I got some leadway just now. Cheese and bread. I gotta turn on my AC. 5,500. Okay, this doesn't look too bad. You notice the airports from far turn down a lot. If I go to 550, okay, this is 10,000. That doesn't look too bad. What? See if it changes anything close to us. 5,500. Okay, I think these lights, is that a plane? Okay, so those lights back there, 55. Such a huge difference between that and that. 10. That doesn't look that bad. That fills in a little bit more in between. So these. Okay, so that's not that bad at this distance. I think any more than that, it starts to spread out the distance of the brightness, like from so far, and the lights aren't the same brightness from the same you know. So 15,000 looks good actually. Now these lights under us look dim again. I don't know if I'm doing anything though. Let's see. Okay, I'm definitely doing something. Okay, so higher is I just want to make sure these lights around me is good. Then so there's bloom. So this bloom is still pretty freaking hefty right now. Let's see these lights. Let's see if we get these down to a reasonable brightness. Okay. Am I doing anything with any of these? It's changing the brightness of those. Let's see here. Kind of like 550 better. So bloom far. 15,000. And then bloom near 550 stays the same. Now the scale I don't want to touch. Changing lights overall. Oh yeah, we did touch it the other day. Ah, scale affects the landing lights. But I think that was a shader problem. Did we change it? 0.0225. It's far. Alright, see it's brighter now. There. Let's put it back. 0175. Alright, I think we're gonna leave that one. I think that's what breaks the landing lights. Look how dim it got. Oh my gosh. Oh, whoa. Did it just shut off? The lights turn. Oh yeah, it really affects these lights. Good thing I write notes. Oh yeah, I'm not touching these. If that's how it was before, I'm putting them back. Oh yeah. So it affects these lights and these lights here. Okay, let's look at these lights. So 175. Wow, so much more brighter. Alright, so I'm gonna put this back to 225. Whoa. Oh shoot, I changed the wrong thing. 225 0 175. Okay, so I think the airport looks way more brighter, clearer. These blue lights are pretty blue. This doesn't look too bad when you look at it. Let's scroll up now and look around. Wow, guys, not bad. So airport lights are brighter. You don't see those weird glistening from afar. You see the airport way back there. You don't see these super bright. The city is still bright. You can see the bloom around them, but there's a limitation. You know, it dims as it goes back. Only the highway lights really stay strong. Okay, and the scale near is changing lights overall. So it was 0.008 before. Now it's 175. 0.0175, and it was 0.008. So let's look at 0.008 again. That's how it looked. Oof. We don't want that, right? Okay, so this looks dim. I mean, you know, at some point, you gotta see what looks more realistic. You know, it's getting further away from you, but that's really dark. So 0.175. So that's 0.01, and then 75 just fixes it. Now we could drop it down, maybe 0.017. Okay, that didn't do anything. I did a little sum. Maybe it's too bright, too far away. So let's 0.15. Oh, wrong thing. 0.015. So it was 175 before. Maybe 1.5 might be better. You guys like that more. And because it's further away from you. So let's go back to 175. And maybe 1.5. Maybe a little brighter. 1.65. Let's see if it's affecting any of our airport lights. Nope. But from this distance here, you see a lot of these lights. So let's put the 1.5 and see what happens. It helps to show depth. 1.75, everything is almost as bright as each other. Looks good though. But we want to show depth, distance away. Let's go down to something else even lower. So that shows distance. A little too much distance. See, 4.5 ain't that bad. So 5.5 can't be that much worse. Let's go back up here. Okay, I need to go sleep, guys. 1.55, 7.5. See, I think I agree that 7.5 is just too bright. Ay, Dios mío. 5.5, 7.5. 6.5. 5.5. 7.5. 6. 5.5. Let's leave it at 5.5. Makes a huge difference. 0.0155. And that drops that down too. Yeah, it drops down that blooming too. Okay. Some progress. This makes it even closer, brighter. But you want a better transition between what's in front of you and what's behind of you. I mean, further away. So 5.500 was a good transition. You know, it's always worse, or transition, right, like this. So 5500 does that, gives us this brightness around us 4500. Maybe 5000 will do. See, you don't see the fade that much. I like the 5500. It says 5500. Uh-huh. Okay. That's all she wrote. All right, so on our next night flight, we'll see how that works out. I think this is a good progress. We really dropped down those lights from where they were. Um, and we also adjusted the landing lights. So some of those lights affect the landing lights. So that could have been the issue with us, because I know I broke those before. So sometimes I just change things. I forget that I broke things before, but I write notes down, and I did have the notes. And I found the one that could break the landing lights, and maybe that's why. But the shaders were also doing something weird, adjusting from dark to light shaders. So we'll see on our next nighttime flight how it goes. But see, even back down here, it's still bright, the city lights at this angle, which looks really beautiful, honestly. The airport lights are back blue and nice and bright.
I
And
think I adjusted it right.
you like it?
Yeah, I don't think it's too bright, neither too low brightness. I think it's just perfect.
Yeah,
Looks real too.
I don't want to go overboard, and I want to go overboard, and then I don't want to, I also want it to look beautiful, but it's somewhat real. But for the lights, I don't mind going a little bit extravagant. This bloom is a little crazy. All these lights are pretty bright. Each bulb is gloomy, and it's creating this effect. Like how nighttime looks, light pollution. It's creating this light pollution effect. So I don't mind it. And then Alonso fixes everything else. Okay. This is what I'm gonna do. No. Wow, that loaded fast. So I'm gonna turn on the lights, all the lights here. Let me see here. On. Let's turn on the taxi lights only. Oh, they're already on. But that one's on now. So I still can't see. So you might still have a shader problem. Taxi lights, you can't see any, like, that. Oh, they're off. Interesting. Okay, now I could see. Alright, so they're off. Alright, so taxi lights you could see. You can see the CD lights still. You can see the taxi lights in the front, right? Then let's turn on the landing lights. I cannot see that button for nothing, it disappears. So we definitely have a shader problem in the cabin. Fuck. Thought we were doing so good in the cabin and it broke somehow. In this plane it broke. Damn it. Alright. So we gotta fix the shader problem. Let's just take off here quick. I just want to see something here.
V1, rotate. V2. So not bad. I like to take off and land very quickly. So you guys can see how I usually test. Alright, gear down, all the flaps down. Just want to use this as an example. Let me put my speed up a little bit here. We're just testing here. I have to adjust these lights here on the highway though. Highway lights are a little bright. I just gotta figure out how the lights are yellow again, because I had these lights like more whitish, but alright, we're gonna turn fast. Let's hope it doesn't follow the sky. There we go. Ugh. Ugh.
Minimums.
500. 400. 300.
Arm spoilers.
200.
Alright, you can see the landing lights on the runway.
100. 50.
Alright, get down, you bastard. Freaking floating here.
30. 20. 10.
Insta stop. Alright, so that was a good test. Let's turn off the taxi landing lights here. Let's see if we can see the taxi lights only. I could see the taxi lights. That's super bright, but I could see them. Spoilers.
See the lights broke right there. Can't see them right now. Okay. So I forgot if it's a shader problem. See, the lights disappeared. All right, so I believe besides the lights themselves, we have a shader issue because they're disappearing here. They're gone now. So we'll fix that. It happens sometimes when we make changes, certain changes to the blacks and lights of the sim. So some got broken out along the way. Gotta fix it. All right, so we're done here. Just wanted to fix those lights overall in the city, and I think we did a good job of that. Nice. Looks nice from a distance. You can see the lights back here fading away. They're not too bright from far. That looks like the moonlight there. Where's the moon? Yep, I knew it. That's the moonlight. So we did a super bright glow around the moon. And it looks kind of cool with clouds, but you could see it from down here that it was coming up. Oh, we fixed it, but you can't see the airport lights blooming from afar. Like, you see those? Can't see them super big from far. I think that was one of the things that we messed with. All right, so dropping some clouds here. Trying to cover the moon with the clouds. Doing as I ask. What the hell was that? Alright, so I don't know why it's not giving me a lot of clouds. Why are you giving me a difficult time? Trying to get the moon. See? So the light gets blocked. Just like the sun. I like the light is a little purpley, but that might be the shader issue, like I said, that we've broken. So, all right. So see you guys later, next day. Thanks for watching. I see the pictures; they are nice. Yeah, the nighttime pictures. Are you on V8, V9, V10?
Yeah, B9.
V9 or 10?
B9.
Why don't you have 10? I didn't give out 10.
Yeah.
Oh. 10's a little broken. Well, I'll see you guys tomorrow, alright?
I'm